the day after Charlie Kirk was assassinated. We have so many things today to make this a miserable show.
Oh, yeah, right?
Jesus Christ, as if the anniversary of September 11th wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Welcome to the program, everybody. Good morning.
I don't know if you know about the other thing.
Oh, no. What is the
So
other
you got
thing?
September 11th.
Yeah.
You got Charlie Kirk got assassinated.
Yes.
Do you know the other death?
I do.
Joe, do you know?
No,
You would know, Joe.
I would.
Carmen would not.
Carmen would not.
Carmen would not celebrate this death in any way. She would not know.
I'm not celebrating any death.
No,
No,
I
no.
mean, like, you
Okay.
would
Celebrate
not.
the life
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the person
I
that
got you,
died.
yeah.
I do know. I thought this person had long been dead, Galvin.
Same.
I
same.
did not even know this person was alive.
Yeah, to Joe, I say, kiss my grits. Flo died.
Oh no.
The great Polly Holiday
Yeah.
of the show Alice.
By the way, the original Flo, not Flo from
Oh,
Progressive.
yeah, that's right. I
Flo
forgot
from
about that.
Alice. Yeah.
Always thought Flo was kind of sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I
in
mean,
a trailer trash.
she wasn't at all.
No.
But she had
buck
some
teeth.
attitude though.
Right. And she was like the sassy one.
Right.
And
Right.
But I'll tell you.
also in a pool of Alice Mel's Diner,
Yeah.
you know, the one that has a little sass is hotter.
Right.
Because you had Vera,
Vera Dingbat.
right, and you had Alice, who
Right.
looked like George Washington's brother.
Yeah.
You know what I
She
mean?
was very stoic. Yeah, that was not but I'll tell you, Mel Sharple's one of the greatest TV characters of all time. And
so great.
You will not find a Mel Sharple's on TV. Mel Sharple's in the vein of Fred Mertz.
Yeah.
You will not find a man abusing women like Mel Sharple's did.
Melvin Peabody Sharples. I believe.
I can't verify that, Joe, but it sounds correct.
Yeah.
It sounds correct. Melvin Peabody Sharple's Navy cook went and opened his own diner in somewhere. I would say I thought always for some reason Arizona. Am I right?
Yeah, I believe so.
That is so funny. Good morning, Gio. How are you doing today? Happy September 11th to you.
Happy. All right.
I don't know. What do you? How many years until it becomes a happy? You know what I mean?
Right.
Eventually, I don't know.
Never.
Yeah, people say Happy Memorial Day. And
Yeah.
That's supposed to be,
Celebrating deaths of
fallen soldiers.
Yeah.
Hey, Happy Memorial. Come on down. We got 2 for 1.
Yeah, come buy a mattress.
Yeah.
Right. For some reason, that's how that goes.
Yeah,
You
so
get 2 for 1s. In American Graffiti, Mel's Diner was in San Francisco, but for the diner in the TV show, Alice, the real life inspiration, was a diner located in Phoenix, Arizona.
I don't think Mel's Diner, because there is the Mel's Diner in California,
Yeah, it's
right there on
different.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Right.
There,
Mel's
I
Diner.
don't think that is the same. I think
No,
it's
no.
just a coincidence. Melvin P. Sharples did not live in the California area.
Victor Tabak.
Yeah, he was great.
your 9/11 question, I think that once the generation that didn't witness it is gone, or
Yeah.
like
See-
the generation that witnessed it is gone, I think that's when it loses kind of the gravitas.
I think once it becomes a holiday,
Yeah.
once we get the day off for it,
Right.
once it's a holiday, then it's happy 9/11.
Yeah.
I don't think you're
But-
getting the day off because you got Labor Day just around the corner. I don't think they're going to give you both.
Because like we all saw it happen, whereas like my kids didn't.
Right.
So I think when like in our generation is no longer around, you've got people who just heard about it or watched it, in history books.
I've often said this on this show, and I agree with it that every generation has their 9/11. There was Pearl Harbor. There was Kennedy assassination, things along those lines. I think COVID was my kids' 9/11. I hope that's it.
But you loved COVID.
Yeah, but I believe from my in all honesty,
Yeah, I know,
though,
I
I
see what you're
did
saying.
love COVID. For me, it was great,
Yeah.
but for the kids of that age,
I'll
it
ruin
ruined everything for them. A little update on something. I no longer believe 3-Eye Atlas is a alien ship
Oh. What is it?
What?
comet.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is it because the tail is changing colors?
the tail is changing color. So the article said yesterday that possible alien spaceship has been changing colors, and they can't figure out why. And then, excuse me, I went and read the article, and they knew exactly why. As it gets closer to the sun, it is emitting cyanide, and the cyanide is causing it to change from red to green. It is breaking down as it's passing closer to the sun, and that is they have an answer for it.
You
So
say we're going to live?
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh,
yeah. I mean,
No.
I didn't say.
Did you hear about the microbes on Mars?
I did hear about that proof that there was life on Mars by having microbes up there.
Nobody cares.
Not that nobody cares. It's the same thing as Carmen always says. So what are we going to do about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they've all but confirmed that there was life on Mars.
Yeah, but when they say life, they mean bacteria.
right, that's
So-
life.
I know, but it's
I
like
guess they want like full blown aliens.
Yeah,
Or
they
not-
want somebody that we can look at and make action figures out of
Yeah.
and stuff.
yeah, make movies, make
Yeah,
horror
right,
movies
right.
out of. But I mean, if there's bacteria on Mars, it doesn't mean anything else can necessarily survive. I mean, we have bacteria that survives in volcanoes here, so
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that it's going to help us out in any way.
By the way, back to more important news.
Okay, Mel,
Mel Sharple's middle name
Wait.
not Peabody.
is not Peabody.
It's not.
It is not Peabody. You made that up. That
Oh,
is
you're
not
Well,
it.
I think he did say Mel P. Sharples.
No,
No.
it's not P. If you can guess it, I'm going to give you $100.
If you give me the letter, can I try?
E.
Eugene.
No.
Oh.
E.
You get one guess.
Okay,
Oh man.
Eric.
No.
It's something. It's something that.
You already blew it. You
I
did.
know I did.
Act
I'm
like you
not,
got it
I'm
right.
not guessing again.
Carmen has no idea what we're talking about.
Nope.
Mel Sharple's middle name is Emery.
Emery.
Yeah.
Oh, lady name.
Emery.
Yeah. I see a lot of girls are named Emery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know whether I've ever met anyone named.
Yeah, like a lot
Yeah.
of the I like a lot of girls on the soccer team, so I encounter a lot of names.
Oh, okay.
And there's been a couple of Emerys over the years.
Mm.
Joe is fake news.
I guess so.
One.
I always thought that's what
It's
it was.
got to come from something, Joe.
Yeah.
You had to have seen that somewhere.
I think there might have been like an episode where they were trying to guess his name
Oh.
because he wouldn't. Say, I think he wouldn't say his middle name.
Carmen, let me play something for you. This is a scene from Alice where you'll get to hear Mel talk to Vera, Flo, and Alice. And at one point, Flo gets mad and delivers her famous line, Mel, kiss my grits.
You see, we have been cutting our pies into 6 pieces.
Okay.
But now, we are going to cut our pies into 8 pieces.
That's the big news that you have for us.
That's Flo.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, Mel. For you, but not for us. We want more money.
You want more money? You got it. Same pie. Same price per piece. More servings, more tips.
You turnip.
What's with the bird brain? Oh, I also want to tell you, I'm thinking about watering down the chicken soup.
How? You already use chicken like a tea bag now.
Look, I'm doing it for you.
Mel, would you like to do something for me?
That's Flo, Carmen.
Yeah, what?
Kiss my grits.
Oh, we love it. Every time she said it, I'd dive out the window. I love it.
it's
Love
great.
it so much.
And
Kiss
that
my
was
grits.
that was the downfall of America. Right?
What, kiss my grits?
No, 6 pieces into 8 pieces.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
criminal.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't cut my pie into 8 pieces.
Well,
I'm-
look at everything though. Look at everything whenever you're
Yeah.
a kid. How you thought the Big Mac was the biggest thing and stuff. Now you're like, this is a Big Mac?
Also,
Right.
thought Mel was fat.
Yeah, no,
Not fat at all.
no,
No.
completely flat stomach.
Great shape.
Yeah,
Melvin P. Sharples. I'm sorry, Melvin E. Sharples.
that's right.
I like Peabody better.
Me too.
You can't just go around giving people fake middle
Well,
names.
You can. I'll take one, Joe. I don't have a Michael Peabody Calta.
All right.
I'll take it.
I want pie so bad right now.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
I didn't eat. I woke up this morning. I thought I was going to step on that scale and lose 10 pounds. I didn't eat anything yesterday. I had some leftover salmon. My wife had volleyball. Oh, my daughter had volleyball. My wife took and I go, "What are we doing for dinner?" And she goes, "You're on your own."
Oh,
And
I get that all the time too.
But I'm like, I'm on my own, and there's no groceries. What do you want me to eat? So
Yeah.
I didn't have anything to eat for dinner, and I just went to bed.
Yeah.
So I'm like, here I am. I ate like a couple pieces of salmon during the day and nothing else, a cheese stick. And then I went to bed. I woke up. I was like, I'm going to be skinny tomorrow. Nothing. Still not skinny.
I am sure there is plenty of food in your house.
Nope, there's not.
No.
and there's
Exactly.
nothing, Carmen.
Carmen, to be honest with you, it's nothing that I can eat because of my diet. There's plenty of food.
Lot
I
of
have a whole
snacks.
pantry full of food, but everything is all carb loaded. There's rice, there's pasta, there's that kind of stuff. But I ate all the I honestly I ate a protein yogurt and a cheesesteak last night. That was when I ended up eating for dinner.
I
You
would have
know-
met you at Texas Roadhouse if you had your call.
See, you didn't let me know.
You
You,
should've
were
called,
available.
man.
You didn't let me know. I did not have my sausage egg bites yesterday. Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite. I don't know what happened. I was doing great yesterday, and at the end of the show, I went out there and sat in the heat box for a minute, and I thought I was going to pass out. I was like leaning out as you guys left.
Yeah.
It's sitting out there in that heat just sucks it out of you.
I think I asked you a couple questions and you just kind of nodded
Yeah.
and said, see you tomorrow.
In all seriousness, we need to figure out what we're doing for Skankfest.
Yes.
I saw it on the calendar. I'm going to Skankfest. I'm probably going to buy my ticket today
All right.
because the last time I checked, round trip tickets on Spirit Airlines were $148.
That's the problem, though. That's the problem that I've incurred is that I'm going to Vegas in November on Spirit Airline. I don't know if they're going to be in business. They're like laying everybody off. There's all kind of stuff.
Canceled flights.
Yeah, and then you're like, if you don't buy the insurance, you're like, all right, well, now what's going to happen? I'm just going to lose my money and not have a flight. And
I've been on Spirit twice and I had no issues whatsoever, but then I hear horror stories.
you hear it.
It's the worst.
Yeah,
everybody.
you hear it all the time.
Yeah, I flew to Vegas on Spirit.
I-
Wasn't great.
I had back-to-back terrible experiences, and I promised myself I will pay triple the amount of any flight not to fly Spirit.
Carmen, I
It
feel
was
the
awful.
same exact way. And the problem is that if you choose to fly other than Spirit, you are paying triple, and you have to fly into a different airport, and you have to have a layover.
Yeah.
So the
I'd
only way to
rather
really
do that
it,
than fly. I'd rather do that than
it's pretty close.
Carmen's
It's
Yeah.
pretty
going to leave
close.
on Tuesday. She'll see you on Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty close, Gio. It's bad. I mean, I flew Spirit a lot because it had one flight into where my grandmother used to live,
Right.
and it flew directly there, and it was like right by Atlantic City, and it was just easy to get to, but it was just not worth it. It was easier to fly to Newark and take a car service over there.
I'm looking
There
right
was-
now to see if there's anything else.
Yeah, there was the first flight. We got there, hour and a half early, 2 hours early, whatever the case may be. And we were so early, and they were like, all right, if you're headed to we were going to New Orleans. If you're going to New Orleans, please get in this line. We have to get this other flight boarded because it's leaving soon, right?
Mm.
They put us over. They forgot about us.
Oh,
And then they came to us and was like, what are you guys doing standing over here? We're like, you guys put us in this line.
morons put us here.
And they were like, oh, okay, well, you guys will barely make your flight, and your bags that you have to check, they're not going to be on the same flight with you. They'll get there 2 days later.
And it was their fault.
And it was their fault.
Yeah.
And they didn't apologize. They didn't give us any vouchers or anything. And we're like, are you kidding me? And then the next time, we had a 10-hour delayed flight
Jesus.
in Washington. So we literally just had to sit at the airport, and it was a 2-hour delay. Oh, update. It's going to be another 3 hours. Oh,
Yeah.
update. And we literally just had to sit at the airport for 10 hours.
I never get mad at delays.
Miserable.
I never
Oh,
get mad.
I
Here's
was
why. Delay usually means that either there's a mechanical problem or a weather problem, and there's really nothing they can do about it. And if it's a mechanical problem, I always say, take your time, fix
Yeah.
the plane,
Right.
make
Make
sure,
sure you got it.
everything is good.
Yeah.
Tighten
Well-
up all those screws before you get here.
Well, the worst part was, so yes, it was a mechanical problem, right? And so we literally could see our plane sitting there at the terminal, and they were working on it. And they're like, all right, well, we're sending another flight. We just have to wait for it to drop off in Florida. It'll come get you guys. That plane gets there. This one has a mechanical problem.
Mm.
So how the hell did you just get here from Florida? One, and you know what I mean? But it was just like,
Yeah.
and it was back to back too. I think that happened within a matter of 2 months, both of those experiences.
It's miserable.
I was like, never again, Spirit. Never
Oh,
again.
I'm looking now. We might have options.
Okay. What do you got?
There's a Southwest flight. Goes out at 3:00, but it's double the price.
Yeah. Well,
$250.
all right, but that's
Okay.
still that's worth it.
The Spirit one that I think you're talking about leaves at 3:00, $126.
Feel free to move about the country.
Then there's an American Airlines at 3:30, $138.
What'd you say? $226?
$250 for Southwest.
No, for Spirit.
Spirit 126.
Oh, 126. Yeah, I might jump on that Spirit.
And then there's
I might just bite the whole row.
American Airlines for 138. Leaves about the same time. And then you got Delta for 202.
Ooh, is it Delta
Delta?
Direct?
Yeah. It says that leaves at 4:00.
Oh, I'm taking. Oh, 4:00.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, you get there at 8.
Yeah.
It's kind of late.
How is
That's
that? That's
fine.
a stopover if it's get there. at
Oh
8.
yeah, sorry, one
Yeah,
stop.
no, there's
Yeah,
no
so
way
the
I'm doing
only leaving at the time we want to leave, there are 3 flights: the Southwest, the Spirit, and then the American Airlines.
And those
So
are all
you're-
layovers or no?
no,
No.
these are all.
I was gonna say, where are you laying over?
You're rolling
Go
over. You're rolling the dice on the on any of those 3.
oh wait, no, never mind.
What happened?
shit, that's-
American,
yeah, I screwed it up.
Americans out.
I don't think he
Peabody
knows.
doesn't know what the hell he's
Yeah.
talking about.
No.
It's just Spirit.
American has a stop.
Yeah.
So we've got
it's just Spirit or Southwest.
Yeah, we got 126 for Spirit, or we got Southwest for 250. Those are the options, and those leave like roughly around 3:00.
I'm taking the Spirit flight.
Yeah.
I'm buying it today.
I'm not going.
Yeah, I get it. And we got to figure out.
So
I'm staying in Bobby's room. Just telling you right now. Joe, are you going?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's like, I was laying in bed last night thinking, I'm like, this is never going to happen.
I mean, I would like to go, but kind of tight on cash right now, so I don't know.
We
I'll be
just
able to
went
make
to New Orleans, and I just got sick. I had a bad experience. I don't think I'm ready to go back
Oh, yeah.
there, honestly.
Oh.
Oh, Carmen.
Yeah, I was traumatized by that.
Yeah. We all were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
we all suffered.
I thought somebody was fighting a bear upstairs.
Yes.
There's just a lot of.
I thought I ate a bear.
Oh.
It was terrible.
I got sick too, but different end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
I will put my ear against the door though if you're there because I know what you're doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
We learned last time.
The problem is you don't know. She's either pooping or doing other stuff.
Either
Yeah.
way, I'll
gotta-
just take whatever
Not
moaning
in
I
my
hear.
room.
You got like a 50-50 chance.
Carmen comes out of the room and she's all sweaty and red faced. You're like, I'm not sure
One
what,
of the things happened.
what's
What did-
happening in there.
What did you do?
So yesterday was a tragic day, no matter who you voted for or who you're celebrating. And the only people that I saw that were happy that Charlie Kirk was dead was this gay guy from St. Petersburg who was posting. And quite honestly, I understand it. He was not kind to the gay crowd, but not necessarily mean to them. He was just, he had a guy who was very opinionated and he was very religious and he believed what he believed. But he did often open up a dialogue, which is what he built his whole career on, and being able to sit there and have conversations with people. And I think that's why college students, whether they agreed with him or not, appreciated him. I think that's why a lot of people appreciated him because he was able to create a dialogue between two sides. You get to hear other people's opinions, and at the end of the day, you can make your own decision on based on what you heard. He was not a guy who was easily out-argued.
I think that's the big thing. I think a lot of the people that hated him and, are now on social media saying they're glad that he died and all the different stuff, whatever, are people that didn't like his beliefs and weren't smart enough to beat him in an argument.
Yeah, I mean that was it. You get very frustrated.
Yeah.
But
Because he was never the guy that yelled over you or did anything.
No.
He would just present facts. You would say something. He would ask you where you got your facts, and you couldn't say where you got your facts.
But a lot of times he would do things that I do with my wife when I fight with my wife. My wife goes, "You do this," and I go, "Tell me one time I do that."
Exactly.
And the truth is that I can't really I know from watching several videos of Charlie Kirk's that he was not a friend to the gay people. Ask me to cite you one example right now. I can't reiterate something he said word for word. You know what I mean?
Right,
I just
yeah.
know the gist of it. So it made it more difficult. But by the way, nothing he did, required him to be assassinated or asked for what he got yesterday. I don't know where you were when it was happening. I don't know if you were around or if running or sleeping or whatever you were doing, but I happened to be in my car and I got a news alert on my phone that he had been shot on campus. And I immediately turned the radio on and John and Drew were on, and they were saying that they had heard that he had been shot, but they didn't know how bad it was at the time. Then they went to break. I went to the internet, and we both came back with the same video that saw Charlie Kirk get shot in the neck and bleed profusely. And the next hour was if he was going to live and if he had been alive and John and I texted back and forth, and John said, "Do you think he survives?" And I said, "No way." I said, "There's no way." Just from that one video and showing him bleed out like he bled out, there's no way he comes back from that. And if he does, he doesn't come back as a fully functioning human being.
I will tell you, when I first saw the video, I thought it was fake. I thought somebody put up a bad video of him getting shot because they didn't want him at the campus, whatever, so somebody, because the way that it was, I mean, I've never even seen anything like that in the movies. I mean, that was horrific.
It's so funny you say that, Galvin, because I was explaining to my wife, I'm like, this is not what you see in movies because this is how it really happens.
Yeah,
this is what really
not,
happens.
I grab my neck and I talk to you and tell you this stuff, whatever. No, it's bang and just fall out of the chair.
I mean, and the amount of blood that came out was horrifying. And it was just, it was terrible to watch. I want to tell you this. I like Charlie Kirk like I like Tommy Lahren. I like Charlie Kirk like I like, what's the other kid's name? Ben Shapiro. Where I find that they're entertaining to watch. It's not I'm not really learning a whole lot from them. I do find that what they do in that back and forth to be entertaining, that's what the level of news is to me, is more for entertainment purposes. And when I don't want to watch it, I don't watch it. So it really has nothing to do with me. What I did watch it was as a father and a husband and a fellow human being yesterday, and was just absolutely miserable about it. The same way I would have been if they shot anybody that was up there. Kathy Griffin is somebody who I find to be gross and also runs her mouth way too much. And if they would have shot Kathy Griffin in the neck, I would have been like, that's horrible. So I don't know. It was just a very sad day to see a young guy, a young father of two, a young husband just get murdered for doing nothing.
I didn't realize how young he was.
Yeah,
31.
Yeah,
I thought he was closer to like 40. And then when it came out, he had 2 young kids, one that was 3 and 1. It was really sad. And then of course, I follow a lot of people who are just basically shaming the people for celebrating his death because there was just a lot of creators.
I didn't see a lot of that.
No,
I didn't see it, but I didn't follow. Yeah.
Go on Twitter.
I'm sure
it's
there's
unbelievable.
people out there, but I saw more people saying, if you're doing that, then I did not. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like there were more people posting like, if you did that, but then
I will tell you that I was scrolling through and I saw, and it is 100% people that have different colored hair and piercings.
Well, because that was his. That trans group was a group that he specifically engaged with.
Yeah, he's very religious.
Yeah,
right.
Very anti-LGBTQ everything.
Yeah, and that is where and listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, this, and again, none of this is deserving of being murdered, but if you are somebody who has made a living traveling and speaking against the LGBTQ community, that is hurtful to them, and that is making them feel like they are a smaller group, like they are somebody to be targeted, they are somebody to focus hate on, and when you look at who is doing it, this huge right-wing conservative that happens to be in power right now, it makes them look like a targeted audience. So I can understand it. Now, I don't understand as a human being why anybody would be celebrating his death,
right?
But I can understand why they wouldn't like him. That's just, you don't, and I hate to say it, it's so cliche, but in this country, this is not how we are supposed to do things. We're not supposed to just murder people we don't like,
or agree with.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It was just a horrible day yesterday, and then today mixing September 11th on top of that. Enjoy the rest of your day, folks. I don't know. I was in my car yesterday for probably about 2 hours between driving around, running errands, listening to this, and being in Carline. And I got to see the whole thing unfold. And then the minute I got home and sat down in my living room and opened my phone, I got the alert that Charlie Kirk was in fact dead. And I was very upset for his family. And I think like most normal human beings were when they heard it and saw the video. I think even the people that celebrated his death were more like, good, he can shut up now, more than good, he's been murdered, But the other thing is, who shot him?
Yeah,
that guy's still at large, or girl, or whatever it was.
That has to be. I would imagine that's got to be some type of pro.
Well, they're saying sniper. Yeah, they're
200 yards from a roof.
But let me just tell you this, okay? As somebody who is not a good shot, I can tell you that 200 yards with a good scope on your gun at a high-powered rifle to be aiming for the center of your face or the center of mass in your chest, and to shoot that in the neck in that one shot, That seems about right. It doesn't seem like that's that hard to do.
I gotta tell you though, with the crowd around,
Yeah.
getting up onto a roof, doing that all in
Undetected.
real time, undetected. I mean, that's a.
But there was no security.
No.
There
Yeah,
was no
but
security.
still,
It was an open.
there's-
But when you go to a presidential event and there's Secret Service, they're on the roof. They're looking down. They're looking at all the angles. There wasn't any of that for
No,
this.
They
but
weren't even
they're-
checking bags.
No.
but
No.
there was a bunch of people that all had their phones out. Like
Yeah.
you, if
And-
you're
Yeah,
that,
but there are a bunch of people that have video of a guy on the roof.
right. But I'm
Yeah.
saying to try and get up there, get that shot off, and get away and do all that stuff. The adrenaline you must have going to be able to shoot and even come close to hitting him. It seems like it would be difficult.
I think that the person who shoots another person in a crowd like that, and I could be wrong, but think about this. If I am going to say today I'm going to go kill Charlie Kirk, I'm prepared to die that day because I don't think that I'm getting away with it. I think that I'm going to do what I have to do for whatever community, and if I have to die, I'll die for it. And I think those people are a lot calmer than you think. And then this guy goes up there, or girl, I'm going to say guy, but he goes up there and takes the shot and then gets up and goes and says, okay, let's see how this goes. And then all of a sudden everybody's rushing to the scene and he's got a clear exit to get out of there.
I don't know. I mean,
No, but there wasn't enough security to immediately swarm the area and to spot somebody. When everybody's running towards Charlie Kirk, this guy's walking away. Nobody's there to look for that. So I have to tell you, I don't know that this is a professional sniper. I think it could be somebody just a shooter and somebody who put some money into buying a scope and buying a gun.
yeah, we'll see. I guess.
I don't know
thing-
if we will see.
The thing is,
I don't know if we're ever going to catch this
Oh,
person.
they'll 100%.
They
catch
will
him.
catch him,
They'll catch him.
right? Oh, with
Yeah.
all the
Well,
cameras
they'll
and
catch
stuff.
somebody. You know,
Yeah,
they
they
caught
had-
somebody yesterday.
they caught 2 people yesterday.
The one guy, Charlie Zim, they say is kind of like Medicine Man, where because there was a guy that was saying, look, they arrested Charlie Zim. He didn't do it. He doesn't have a
Yeah.
gun. He's a weirdo and he doesn't take his medication, but he's not.
He is the one.
murderer.
Did you see what he had done in the past?
No.
Where he emailed Salt Lake City. They had the marathon. He emailed them and asked if they needed help placing bombs at the finish line.
That's just
Yeah.
That's a crazy person.
But that's a crazy person.
And then he was like, "What? I didn't mean anything by it."
No.
You know. And then when they were taking him out, his pants fell down, and he's like, "Shoot me, shoot me."
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
nuts.
I went out to his event when he was at USF, and there was a lot of police that day
Yeah,
because that was it was in February.
I think also it depends on what the factor is beforehand of who's calling and saying, hey, we don't want this guy here. Whatever.
Yeah.
USF is a very liberal school. This is in the middle of the of Utah,
Right.
where everybody there is pretty much part of the Latter-day Saints, and they're all almost on the same page. So they probably were more siding with Charlie Kirk than anything else. They were speaking about him yesterday about his
But
appearance. What's that?
I was gonna say, crazy people have driver's license and cars.
Yeah, but it's
and they
not-
travel.
but the problem
and he
is
announces these tours way in advance.
Right, but
Right.
you're not expecting the crowd to come to be opposite of him like you would in other places. Like if this was New York, they would have had a heightened security. If it would have been California, they would have had heightened security. In Utah, they were expecting him to have a like-minded audience there. So
The crazy thing is that he's arguing with somebody about mass shootings when that
Yeah.
happens.
transgender shooting.
Yeah, transgender shootings, which is the type of because I went to the event when he was at USF and I watched it for about 30, 40 minutes. It's all pretty much the same arguments over and over and over.
Yeah, I
where
mean,
people come up,
but
and-
also people like to fight. Like I was watching a video before the show of a girl that had a shirt up, and the shirt said "F Charlie Kirk" on it with his face on it. And they're playing into exactly what he wants to do. I mean, that's
well, yeah, because
you're not going to win the argument.
Well, a lot of times it's unprepared college kids
Right.
that get up there
Yeah.
and they're stumbling and bumbling where he's like, professional debater.
Yeah.
So which gets him the viral clips that,
Of course. It's entertainment, is what it is.
Yeah.
You can call it news, you can call it whatever you want. It's entertainment at the end of the day. And the fact that he's doing it live in front of people was just bringing it back to the old school, the way that we used to do things before we had television and internet and all that stuff.
You say people like to argue. It's just like it was a Crowder that used to go out and sit down at the table. It said whatever, it changed my mind.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
people would come out. There's going to be people that are going to try and change your mind.
Yeah, it's people love to argue. They love to be in that conversation.
People love to be right too.
But also, the one thing that he did was he opened that dialogue. You don't have to agree with what he said, but you can listen to both sides of something and then walk away and disagree. But he did create that dialogue between people, and he definitely was very important to the Conservative Party when it came to this past election, because he did one of those grassroots things where he got out and went to the people and went to the young people, and he found a lot of those young conservatives who ended up translating the voters this year. So, or not this year, but this election. All right, I gotta get moving. We got to take a break. We'll certainly dive into this during news in the 7:00 hour. When we come back from break, we'll do the open letter rewind, and then we'll dive right into Sporkle. That's happening next. It's the Mike Calta Show. Hey, Carmen.
Yes.
I'm back in action. I can play the music again.
Okay.
Even though you did a fine job yesterday.
It gave me so much anxiety.
Oh, I think you did great, but we're back today.
Thanks.
It's open letter and Sporkle next on 102.5 The Bone, going into the weekend.
Listen, it's
Yeah.
coming up, guys.
It is. It's right around the corner.
You better jump on these tickets before they're gone.
Yep.
Ain't no rest for the wicked.
Oh, I see what you did there.
We have tickets for Cage the Elephant.
Uh-huh.
We have tickets for Hardy,
Okay.
Papa Roach,
Okay.
Lee Bryce,
Mm-hmm.
and 2025, the first Mike Calta tailgate.
Normally, I would say don't build it up, Carmen, but it is going to be huge. It's happening
Yeah.
September 21st at Raymond James Stadium. Who are we playing, Gio?
Jets.
Jets.
Yep.
And of course, the brisket shop will be out there. It's all brought to you by Bud Light, and we will be out there starting at, I think, 10 o'clock in the morning
Yeah,
for
he's-
the tailgate.
1 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah.
It's
So
the first of 2 throwback games for the Buccaneers.
I can't wait to go there and eat.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I can't wait to just go there and eat. If you'd like to go and you'd like to be part of the tailgate, and listen, I'm gonna tell you this. If you're like, yeah, I want to go, but I'm going to bring my buddy Jim, but then my buddy Paul is also coming. Don't worry, we'll take Paul too. We'll get you in there. We'll get everybody all taken care of. So, all right, let's do it right now with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. We are aware that there is some issues with the video. Joe, I don't know if we're on YouTube or Bone TV or none or both or what we're doing, but we were working on it.
Yes, we are. Well, I haven't heard back from an engineer yet, but we are. But I'm working
Do you
on
need
it.
me to call the engineer?
Yes.
Okay. I'll
Now,
try.
does the new monitor have anything to do with it?
No.
Because Mike said he was screwing stuff and doing wires
I
over
see.
there.
Don't
A lot of
screw
new stuff.
anything.
You said you screwed stuff in.
I put a screw in. Don't make it like I was banging something.
If
I
you
put
put
screws in the back of a monitor.
and what is that? How do you do it?
Just screwed something.
Yeah, exactly.
There are a lot of new things over in Joe's area.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Probably my fault.
Joe, did the garbage go out today?
It hasn't come yet.
No, did it go out? Was it deployed?
No, it's not deployed.
Oh! Now we got problems.
Priorities.
Now we got problems.
What would you say you do here?
Well, right now I'm trying to fix video. So what
Priorities, Joe.
Come
Priorities.
on, man.
do you do? Scumbag.
Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, today we're going to be playing song titles ending in H words. Okay, so I'm looking for an H word. I'm going to give you a song title. You're going to give me the missing word.
All
Okay?
right. All right.
Okay, Galvin
Simple,
is
fast.
on a 4-win streak.
Yes.
All right, your first one. Best I ever
Had.
Galvin. I want to hold your
Hand.
Galvin.
Oh, come on.
Galvin.
Don't worry.
Happy.
Galvin.
Unbelievable.
Purple.
Rain.
Ah!
Jimi Hendrix.
Haze.
Galvin.
If you didn't say Jimi Hendrix, I was going to say hat. I was like, I don't know, purple.
Your next one. Raindrops.
Head.
Mike. Sexual.
Healing.
Chocolate.
Mike. H words.
Oh,
Gio.
Don't remind him.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my
Thank you,
God.
Carmen.
Welcome. Beer never
Horses.
broke my.
Beer never what?
Beer never broke my.
Heart.
Luke Combs. Galvin.
man.
Cold. Paula Abdul.
Hearted.
Mike. Stairway
Heaven.
to. Pap Pap.
Galvin.
No.
Unbelievable.
Good as
Hell.
Lizzo. Galvin.
Total guess.
Big fan.
Yeah.
I can tell.
She's big. Fan
Dress
too.
like.
Mother's Little.
Helper.
Galvin. Ho.
Ho.
The Lumineers.
Hey.
Hey.
Ah.
Gio, and Pap. We are halfway there.
Gio is on the board with a single point. Michael has 3, and Galvin is your leader right now. He's winning with 8.
Oh my God. Let's go.
All right.
Here we go.
Song titles ending in H words. Your next one, River Deep Mountain. Galvin. Life is a
Highway.
Mike. Blueberry.
Hill.
Mike. Beverly.
Hills.
Gio. White.
Hot.
Taylor Swift.
Heat.
White blank.
Heart.
Horse.
Oh.
White
Horse?
horse.
Horse.
Horse is a W.
White
horse.
horse.
Your next one. Drop it like
Hot.
it's. Pap.
I have no idea.
Oh,
It's too close.
It was too close.
Too close.
one
Too
job.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's right. I would have said tie.
Too close. I'll just take it.
Yeah.
Your next one. In the midnight,
Hour.
Mike. The Black Eyed Peas,
Pumps.
Mike,
My lady lumps.
and Pap.
Oh, come on.
We're on the last 3.
Gio has 2 points on the board.
Too close.
Michael with 7, and Galvin is your leader by 2. He's winning with 9.
Oh, saying there's a chance.
All right.
Okay.
There we
Oh
go.
wait, no, I don't want you to win.
Why do you want me
I
to
don't want to
win?
see the.
You want him to win?
No.
Song titles ending in H. Last 3. Let's do it. Rock You Like a
Hurricane.
Galvin.
Oh, come on.
100%.
Everybody.
Hurts.
Yeah, so sad.
Wah, wah.
This is a stupid game.
And your last one. Dear future
Husband.
Gio.
Great.
Damn it.
Awesome. That's cool.
Your final score, Gio with 4 points on the board, Michael with 7, and Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 10.
Good job! Woo, 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 woo! Trademark 2020.
Almost had a comeback.
Still time.
Almost had a
Still
comeback.
time.
Galvin, what line are you playing for?
Well, it was 5 in a row, so I'll go line 5.
All right. Good morning. Who's this?
Stephanie?
Hi, Stephanie. You are the winner. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and we'll hook you up with a prize. Good job. Thank you. Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, Scrotox,
Oh.
Calta Cruise 19 maneuvers, and French onion.
Oh, I love some French.
Oh, you're going to be excited about this.
Oh, good. We are going to talk about Charlie Kirk.
Yes.
Of course, it's 9/11. If you want to get on the phone lines and you want to share your opinion on things, you're certainly welcome to. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. We'll take a quick break, come back, get right into news next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. If you'd like to get through, not for Sporkle, don't speak to Carmen.
Well, also, I mean, we want those phone calls where the guy says that there is a cat in his butt. And
If you don't know what
there's a
Galvin's
mouse
talking
up
about,
there.
that's currently on Instagram. If you want to go watch it, our Instagram is at the Mike Calta Show.
Ruined my whole day.
Yeah, it ruined Galvin's day, and
Yeah.
you could just see the defeat in our faces with that phone call.
And that was the last one
Yep.
from yesterday, too.
That
It was
a
the
way to
last call.
Wrap it up. Yeah.
Oh.
And it was all Mike's fault.
You shut your mouth.
I know.
I'm gonna take away your microphone privileges.
Ooh.
Wouldn't
What
be the
did you
first
say?
time.
How's that
Yeah.
feel?
I think she still goes out in the air though.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
control anything.
I control this.
Yeah.
You want to know what? I'm going to take your microphone privileges away. The Mike Calta Show. Oh, guess what?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good. Enjoy talking for the next 3 hours.
Like you just
No.
turned off where we can't hear it, but she still goes out in the air.
It's okay.
Right.
As long as it's not in my ears, it's all
Some
good.
people are like, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
I can totally hear.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
All right, time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news. More buttons Carmen has to push.
Yeah.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, Charlie Kirk, a prominent conservative political activist, was fatally shot at an event at Utah Valley University. He was only 31 years old. The shooter, who is still at large, is believed to have fired once from a nearby roof in a targeted attack, according to the Utah Department of Public Safety, which is leading the investigation along with the FBI. A manhunt is underway. 2 people who were considered suspects were later released after questioning. Charlie leaves behind a wife and 2 children, a girl now 3 and a boy that is just 1 year old.
Yeah, pretty horrible. And I would say, like we were discussing this morning, the majority of the people that I've seen on social media are condemning the murder yesterday, the assassination on Charlie Kirk, whether you agreed with him or not. But there are certainly some people out there celebrating it. A lot of live by the sword, but die by the sword type people. I think it's horrible. I think it's horrible to celebrate the murder of anybody. And if Charlie Kirk was a guy who was violent and calling for violence, I could understand it a little bit more. But he was just a guy who invited an open dialogue between people in order to understand each other more. And even if he didn't agree, it didn't mean you were right or he was right. It just was a disagreement, and certainly nothing that called for his murder. I did see something interesting on one of the news sources during the break here that there was what appears to be a transgendered man who said that Charlie Kirk was coming to his campus tomorrow and that he hoped he evaporates. And then the second thing he said was, just watch and see what's going to happen tomorrow. So whether that person carried anything out, I have no idea, but it definitely now makes him a suspect.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
know?
There's a lot of people that they're going to have to talk to for sure.
What did you do, Carmen? The phone lit up again, and they all fell off. Sporkle again?
No, I'm trying to screen them for you.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, what are they doing if they're coming on and they're coming off?
Because I'm asking them what they want to talk about.
I want to play
and
Sporkle.
And they're just screaming, Charlie Kirk. Yes, what would you like to say? Charlie Kirk. Yes, what would you like to say? My opinion about Charlie Kirk.
All right, that's good. Just put them on hold.
So,
I can handle it from there.
Well, there you go. All the phones want to talk about Charlie Kirk.
Okay.
Wait,
cool.
I'm trying to do it.
It's hard to believe, but it's been 24 years since the 9/11 attacks on September 11, 2001, which likely means, like we were talking about earlier, that you have to be in your 30s to remember where you were on that day, at least in your 30s.
Where were you?
Where I was at work. I was at work at WKSM up in Fort Walton Beach, and I was just getting off the air because I believe it was 9:48, wasn't that the time?
Yeah.
And I was just getting off air.
For the second one or the first one?
The first one,
For the first one, I think was the 8 o'clock hour.
8:46.
So the first one, the woman from the Top 40 station came over and said, she goes, a plane just hit the World Trade. So we went on and we were talking about that. And then the second one, and then I started Googling stuff because at that time, Al Qaeda wasn't a thing that we heard about a lot.
No.
You know, and I just started Googling stuff.
Osama bin Laden, though, was at the number one on the FBI's most wanted list.
Yeah. But I started Googling stuff about the World Trade Center and just, information, whatever that we could get out there.
Yeah, it was interesting because where were you? Were you on the radio at the time?
I was doing afternoons and I was slept through the whole thing.
Oh.
I went out the night before, partied, woke up like 2:00 in the afternoon. I remember I had an alarm clock radio and it turned on. I go, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then I caught up on everything.
Yeah, I was on the air. I was on Q105, which was a country station at the time. I did not work on my show. I worked on the AW show. And AW was a very interesting character. What a wonderful man, but a interesting broadcaster. When the plane hit, I remember saying, the accidents like that have happened before. I know a plane crashed into the Empire State Building one time.
Oh, you thought it was an accident?
I thought it was an accident. Yeah.
Like and that they kind of reported it like
but
that.
I hadn't really seen the damage yet either. I just had heard the reports, and then when you saw the damage, you were like, "Oh, that's a plane. That's like a real plane." But I didn't know. I didn't think for a second that it was terrorism at the time. I just didn't cross my mind. I was young. I didn't really know.
A lot of people didn't think it was intentional at first, and then you're like, "Oh man!"
And then we were watching when the second one hit. And we were like, I remember somebody said that's another one, and I went, no, they're just re-showing the first
That's what
one. They're
I
like,
thought.
no, that's another one. Yeah, everybody was confused.
I watched the second one and I thought that has to be a replay. But
Right,
no,
right.
not.
There was no way that we just witnessed another airplane flying to the World Trade Center. And then I immediately started making phone calls. I had just freshly broken up with my girlfriend at the time who lived in New York. She was fine. I called all of my friends. I had a small friend group of like 5 people or so that worked in the city that I was able to track down, all except for my one friend, Frankie, who worked in the World Trade Center, not in the 2 towers, but in one of the other buildings. One of my best friends ever, and no one could find Frankie. And it was horrifying. And we're calling and calling and calling. And if you tried to make calls into New York that day, realized that the phone lines went down because there were so many people, and also the communication tower was in the World Trade Center. There were so many phone lines down. So we're calling and calling and calling. And sometime about an hour after the second plane hit, I call Frankie and he answered the phone and he goes, hello? I go, what are you doing home? And he said, I got really drunk last night and I overslept. And I was like, best news ever.
Yeah.
Best news ever. You alcoholic, the best thing that ever. So each day on September 11th, I celebrate the fact that Frank Hill is an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And that he's still alive. And then was at the time a graphic designer for an architect in New York City, went to college for this. After 9/11, quits his job as a graphic designer and becomes a fireman, and has since worked in the fire department, and then ended up having to retire because he had some sort of lung disease from inhaling all the smoke,
Yeah.
but still works for the fire department and is the general manager or some sort of manager of the FDNY hockey team. That's what he does now for a living. Isn't that crazy?
I only went to New York for the first time a couple years ago, and going to that 9/11 where the memorial is.
Yeah.
The size of
It's
those
gruesome.
The imprints are it's crazy.
Yeah.
If you've never been, like, it doesn't do it justice how large those buildings are and the imprints.
I was there when they were still cleaning up.
Yeah.
And there was still the metal down and all that stuff. And my buddy Sean's brother was over there doing the cleanup, and he brought us in and gave us like a tour of the inside, and it's pretty devastating.
When you go there, it's so hard. Like I said, I'd only gone to New York post that. So when you go there, it's so hard to envision and how that looked or happened. It's when you're standing there, like, how that's so weird.
Just if you fly into LaGuardia or into Newark and you're driving from the airport to the city, it's the first thing you see.
Yeah,
are the
it's
towers, and then to get used to looking over and not seeing them anymore was incredible.
It's like your brain can't comprehend what that was like.
Yeah, because there's so many movies where there's a scene of that in there, and then you're like, oh, those aren't there anymore.
I was like, man, I can't imagine that.
It is definitely sad. All right, I'll grab some of these phone calls that Carmen so diligently put on hold. Nicholas, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta show.
Hey, good morning, guys. Listen to the show every day.
Thank you.
Hey, I just want to say a couple things. First off, 24 years ago, September 11th, I was in Australia, and that was the weirdest thing because I was backpacking Australia, New Zealand, and, being a typical person from the United States, you hear about all these bad things that happen on the other side of the world. Well, there I was on the other side of the world, and something's happening in the United States. It was crazy. I mean,
what time was it?
Well, it happened at night. They were 15 hours ahead. So I remember drinking at the hostel the night before with a bunch of backpackers. And I think I just passed out at the hostel, get up in the morning, go down to check out. And they heard my accent. And they said, "Oh, are you Canadian?" And I said, "No, I'm American." They said, "Oh, well, how are you doing?" I said, "What are you talking about?" And they said, "You don't know?" And I said, "No, I don't know. What's going on?"
Oh, wow.
And then I looked at the TV, and I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, there's no way. This can't. And then I couldn't call home because, the phone lines were crazy. I mean, everybody was calling the United States then. And, it was just something out of like everybody always says, the quote, something out of a movie. It really was. I was like, no, this can't. I was just in disbelief. And secondly, if I have just about one more minute, I do agree with Charlie Kirk, and I really mourn him, everything. However, I still can't get over, I grieve more for the girl on the train. And anybody who's a political activist, no matter what side of the spectrum, they got to know they're going to provoke hate, or they're going to provoke some people in some way. And like I said, I'm not taking anything away from Charlie Kirk. I like the guy, but I just mourn the girl on the train more.
Yeah, the
She
girl
was
on the
working
train
three
was
jobs.
she didn't plan on anything. She was just sitting there riding the train. And she got
Exactly.
stabbed. Yeah,
She
and
was working three jobs, wasn't getting in anybody's face about how she felt about anything.
yeah.
And
It's apples and oranges, but I get what you're saying. You know that girl didn't ask for anything. When you put yourself in a position, I mean, even what we do every day is going to rub somebody the wrong way. I get
Yeah.
that. I get that. But so, hey, I appreciate your call. Imagine though you're in Australia now, and this happens, or wherever, even though it was only 30 years ago. It's you'd have your cell phone now. You'd know everything the minute it happened. You'd get instant notifications.
Just like the Charlie Kirk thing yesterday, like instantly the video was like within seconds I was seeing that. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's weird because even though I was in Florida when it happened, you're still in the United States. I don't know. For some reason, I think if you were out of the country, you'd feel more out of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, you'd be like, oh, what do I do now? Like,
imagine you were in the Middle East at the time. You know, there are people who took jobs over there with driving trucks and stuff.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
But back then you had to kind of scramble to get the information, where now it's
pours
delivered
in.
to you within seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know one of the greatest things I've ever done as a producer was we couldn't get, we were a CBS radio affiliate, we were Viacom, and we could not get CBS News to broadcast because they were switchboard was down and we couldn't get anything covered over. So my dad's friend Tim lived in New York. He was just leaving his house to go to work. He put on 1010 Wins, which was 24-hour news radio, and then he put the phone down next to it.
Yeah.
And we were broadcasting his radio show over our airwaves for the next hour. And it was because they were broadcasting live from the World Trade Center. They were down there, and I remember the minute he put the phone down, they're like, okay, we're down here at the World Trade Center, and here comes Mayor Giuliani. And they went right up to him. It was the first comments that the mayor made, and we were able to get it all because we were broadcasting. I mean, you know, not the best quality. It was AM radio through a phone over 1,200 miles.
Now everybody's got 4K live streaming in their pocket. You know?
Right. We could all watch everything.
Crazy.
Diane, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta show. What's up, Diane?
Good morning. I got two things. The wild story about the World Trade Center is my cousin was a lieutenant for the fire department in New York City.
Right.
And his wife was air traffic controller. And her relief was late.
Oh.
So she called my cousin and said, can you stay with the kids until I get home? So he went to work late, but his squad was one of the first ones to respond, and none of them made it.
Oh,
so
my God.
So that was I'm grateful for that. But
you have to wonder. It's the same thing like my friend Frankie, who overslept that day. If those things happen for a reason, if there's a reason why that guy came in late, so that your cousin couldn't leave, that's so nuts.
I know. And have you seen that? All right, I'm going to TikTok now. Have you seen the TikTok with the two guys standing behind Charlie doing the hand signals?
Yeah, but I don't necessarily think that they were hand signals. The one guy, I mean, it says the one guy gives the all clear. I got to tell you, if I'm standing a foot away from Charlie Kirk, I'm not giving it all clear to shoot at him.
Those have to be all his people, because
they are his people.
I was at I went to the USF event, and you could not get within like 10 feet. There was tons of security. He had a whole team of people. So if you're that close, that's somebody on his team.
And they were also the first people to dive on him the minute the shot came out. So
they had a whole staff of people when I saw it.
And you see whenever the shot happens and people start running stuff, that they start moving the barricade thing. So they had barricades
he was around the thing. Yeah.
If it's anything like it was at USF, you couldn't get within that area.
And then I watched more video of them picking up his body and putting it in the backseat of an SUV.
Man,
it was just terrible to watch. Mike Calda Show, good morning.
Good morning, Sherman from Sarasota. You know, on the 9/11 memory, everybody has memories of where they were. What I remember, though, that was so eerie is for that following week where there wasn't a plane in the sky, and it was just like eerie for a whole week. It was just so strange and surreal.
Yeah, it was nobody flying, and none of the TV shows were on TV. There was no late-night television show. There was all 24-hour news cycle on everything, and there was no baseball games. They canceled all sports. It was really a hard week to go through.
And they had Saturday Night Live. Remember, they had Giuliani on.
Yeah.
And he said, can we be funny again? And he said, why start now? Which was great.
That's pretty funny.
It was definitely, I'll tell you, though, there was some good that came out of it. Those next couple of weeks afterwards, we were never stronger as a country. We never cared about each other more than we did after that. it's so weird how we're so quick to be mad at each other, and yet when tragedy strikes, we're there for each other.
Isn't it crazy that literally just like a month ago they said you can keep your shoes on at the airport?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was literally just like a month ago.
And that had nothing to do with 9/11. That was that shoe bomber guy. Yeah.
Right, but it was still the, all that stuff.
Not allowed to bring liquids on a plane anymore.
Yeah.
You could. I remember traveling with Juliana when she was a baby and
throwing out baby milk and everything.
Yeah, we were going to California and they were like, you can only have 3 bottles. I'm like, how? We're on a 6-hour flight. It's insane.
On to some better news. The 19th season premiere of Thursday Night Football happens tonight. Week 2 of the NFL for Thursday Night Football matchup features a clash between 2 teams on the rise, the Washington Commanders and the Green Bay Packers. 2 1-0 teams who both made the playoffs last year take Lambeau Field tonight at 8:15. The Packers are a -3 favorite with the over-under on total points set at 48.5.
Yeah, we'll do our football picks later, but I would imagine that's going to be a home team advantage.
Sure. Yeah.
That's going to be a great game.
It'll definitely be a great game. Yeah, it's going to be a shootout. So we'll see what happens.
Shootout.
Shootout.
Yeah. No, I didn't know what you said at first. It made me nervous.
Oh, the charges against former University of South Florida football coach Jim Leavitt, who was arrested in August, have been dropped. Leavitt was accused of domestic battery and grand theft after an arrest affidavit said that Leavitt's ex-girlfriend claimed he grabbed her by her arm, shoved another man, and stole her Louis Vuitton purse. According to court documents, on Wednesday, the state of Florida dropped all charges against the esteemed football coach, concluding that, quote, the facts and circumstances revealed do not warrant prosecution at this time.
Doesn't matter, though. It's too late now. The damage is already done. Damage is already done. Everybody thinks that he's now got an anger issue problem. He hit a student the first time. He's punching a girl this time, allegedly. I'm just saying the damage already gets done.
Well, right before that, they were getting ready to put him in the USF Hall of Fame.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then now I don't know if that's still happening.
Well, why wouldn't it happen now if the charges were dropped and the facts didn't warrant any charges?
Right.
I think perception's everything.
But that's what I'm saying.
Sucks.
It sucks because
But,
you get in a situation where it's presented one way, it's completely another way, but people go with what their first gut instinct is.
Yeah. I mean, anybody says anything, you go, yeah, what were the charges? They didn't charge me. So, too bad. Elon Musk is no longer the richest person in the world.
Saw that.
Or is he? So Bloomberg says that he was briefly overtaken by Oracle co-founder Larry Ellison, whose net worth jumped up by $89 billion after Oracle reported unexpectedly strong quarterly results. But at the end of the day, Elon reclaimed the top spot with a narrow lead of $1 billion. Bloomberg has Elon's net worth at $384 billion compared to Ellison's $383 billion.
Whoa.
Forbes, though, says Musk is worth $436 billion. So in their book, he was never in danger of losing the top spot.
I mean, who do you believe?
I don't know. But I mean, the fact that there is a discrepancy of almost $50 billion in the guy's net worth, you know what I mean?
That's just the money we know about.
Yeah, exactly.
How much was Twitter?
Oh,
4 billion, 14 billion, 40 billion. It was something with a 4.
Billion.
Yeah.
Billion with a B. It's insane.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you.
And then he ruined it.
I got to be honest with you.
44.
$44 billion.
$44 billion, yeah.
You have enough money where you could spend $44 billion on Twitter.
Knowing that it's losing money, it's hemorrhaging money.
Yeah,
you're
care. Just giving away the money.
You're going to lose money. You're not making money.
I almost deleted Twitter yesterday after watching all the stuff that was going on, and I was thinking about it, and I was like,
sucks. It really does.
I never post on here. I never really go on there very much. I mean, it is for news stuff.
For
it's
news
pretty
stuff,
fast.
it's good, yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, ugh, I just don't want to watch
Even
any
now,
of
though,
this.
the new stuff you're getting, you got to double check that if it's even real.
I know, but I mean, it was the first place
it.
that had the video, the Charlie Kirk video yesterday. It had multiple angles. It had.
I'll be honest with you. I bet you Reddit had it first.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I still don't know how to use it.
But I'm okay with not seeing that.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah. When I saw it, like I said, I thought it was fake because it was so horrific. I was like, somebody put this together and then realized it was real. And I was like, God, that's unbelievable.
Mm.
I don't know how this hasn't happened on a Calta cruise yet.
I thought you meant somebody got shot.
Oh, no. This next story. A man jumped off a Royal Caribbean cruise ship last weekend because he wanted to avoid a gambling debt of $16,700 from the casino on the ship. He was arrested, and now he's facing a $250,000 fine and 5 years in prison. Plus, he still owes lost the money, the $16,000.
How did he get it up to $16,000?
I
Like
mean,
they let him just keep.
I don't know
putting it on
whether
his
he had.
card?
I don't know whether he had a marker. It says to avoid a gambling debt of $16,700
on the
yeah.
boat or just in
in the casino.
the casino
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
How do they let it get that high?
I mean, how much money does he have? You know what I mean, to begin with.
Yeah.
But if you have enough money to get a marker and you can be $16,700 in debt, you should have. Well, I don't know. Who knows?
I didn't think those casinos operate that high.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Like
But-
there's no high limit rooms in those.
And if he goes on enough cruises and is like has a track
Right.
of gambling,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like 16,700. It's the most we've ever heard or anything like that. But yeah, like the casino
Like-
in the, you don't think high rollers, yeah, because they don't have a high roller room.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Yeah.
So they saved him when he jumped off.
$16,000. So he, he jumped off. And then they got him. He was arrested and now is facing $250,000 in fines and 5 years in
The
prison.
one guy that they got. Everyone else falls off the boat and like, oh, he's gone. We've been
Yeah.
searching
This
for
guy owes
days.
us money.
Yeah, he owes us someone 17 grand. Hook.
Stop the boat.
A guy in Canada named Daniel Druin, who should change his name to even Steven, he lost his home in a fire this summer. Just won a new home in a raffle that he
Oh,
entered
wow.
in June. Yeah, how hilarious is that?
But that's good for him.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
A couple is divorcing in China after 2 years of marriage because they had a baby last year. And why are they divorcing?
Baby was not Chinese.
Oh, no.
Baby was not his.
No.
Baby was not male.
No.
Baby has no arms.
No. All good guesses. They could not agree on a name for the child.
Wait.
Oh, what did they give you the options?
They did not give the options.
Wang?
No.
No.
Oh.
I remember when my youngest daughter, we had no idea what to name her, and they're like, you can't leave until you have a name.
Oh, really?
And, yeah, 'cause,
how
like-
do you go in? I mean, you had at least 9 months to think about it.
We had a couple ideas, but we couldn't really like decide. And it was like, well, when we see her, we'll know. We didn't know.
Oh.
And at one point, the nurse said, I'm going to leave. I'm going to come back in 10 minutes. I need a name.
Really?
What?
What were your choices?
I don't even remember. I think there was some dumb ones that I was arguing with my wife about. I'm like, no, that's not happening.
Leia.
No, I actually wanted that for my first daughter. Yeah.
Yeah.
My son was going to be Luke and then Leia.
That'd be great.
That got shut down. That would have been great.
That's a lot of teasing,
No.
though, I would imagine. Leia.
Yeah.
Probably.
Your dad's a Star Wars nerd.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking of
Leia.
Leia, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna
I
Leia.
wanna
Wanna
No,
Leia.
she's a princess, Princess Leia.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 We know.
Doesn't work. Doesn't work.
But yeah, they won't let
Imagine
you
if
leave.
your daughter Leia dated my son Darth.
Oh.
Darth Leia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's her
Pretty-
father.
Oh, it is true. It is
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
That'd be weird.
Oh,
You have to change it.
my bad.
Work out. Australia has approved the first vaccine to protect koala bears against chlamydia.
Yeah.
You always hear about that. Koala bears have the chlamydia.
I have been concerned about that.
Yeah. Well, they say whenever if you ever get to hold a koala bear, they're like, be careful. And almost all of them have chlamydia.
Don't touch your junk.
Yeah.
I saw a video of a guy who was like camping in a state park or
Mhm.
something in Australia, and there was a koala preserve nearby, and one escaped and couldn't get back, and it cuddled up with him in his sleeping bag
Oh.
overnight. It
And now he
was,
has chlamydia.
but it was the cutest thing. I
I
was
would
like,
imagine.
Would you trade chlamydia for a night with
oh,
a treatable chlamydia for a night with a koala?
okay.
Do you have
It's
do you have chlamydia
treatable.
for life? Is it you have it forever? Like
I don't
herpes?
know.
No, I think they give you a medicine for it.
But you still have it, right?
No, I think you get rid of it. I
like
think
herpes, you have for life.
Right. It could become like dormant, but it'll
Yeah.
flare up and do that stuff.
What is? I got to be honest with you. To my knowledge, I've never had any sexually transmitted diseases. Nothing. No chlamydia. No clap. No herpes. No nothing. And it's been pretty good because I do know a lot of my friends that have had run-ins. But Carmen, I would roll the dice with the koala like I've rolled the dice with some dirty girls in the past.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Right.
I'm not banging the koala.
'Cause
I mean,
again-
yeah, I mean,
Right. It's not for sure you're going to get it.
Right.
And if it's treatable,
Oh,
that's the thing.
It says here you can clear it up in 7 days.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Come on,
Oh,
bring that
I'm-
koala.
I'm cuddling.
Yeah,
Have I ever told you the koala joke?
probably, but go ahead.
Koala bear picks up a prostitute, goes back, they have sex, just going crazy and stuff, and then the koala goes to leave, and the prostitute goes, "What are you doing? You haven't paid me." And he goes, "What do you mean?" She goes, "I'm a prostitute." And he goes, "I'm a koala bear. I don't know what that means." And she goes, "Look, hands him a dictionary, and it says prostitute, woman that accepts money for sex. And he goes, yeah, I'm a koala bear. And she goes, okay, what does that mean? He goes, look it up. And she reads and it says koala bear, a bear that eats bush and leaves.
I've heard that. That's an oldie but a goodie.
That's so terrible.
Yeah.
And then the cat chases the dog, and the dog and the gerbil.
The gerbil.
Oh, listen, it's funny. Does anybody know what scrotox is?
Scrotox is Botox in your scrotum.
Bang!
Oh!
This guy got it. Scrotox.
For what, though?
Procedures are apparently on the rise, and it's exactly what it sounds like, injecting Botox into the scrotum to reduce wrinkles.
Oh, who wants a smooth scrotum?
I don't know. Carmen, what do you think?
I'm in.
Yeah.
You want yours smooth?
Yes.
I just have always had a wrinkled one.
Everybody does.
Should look like a walnut.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah.
Like an elephant's trunk.
No.
Elephant's trunk?
Yeah, you know, they got the wrinkles.
Oh, okay. That was long and gray. I was like,
No,
you may want to go to the doctor.
No.
As far as I know, I have no sexually transmitted disease.
Yeah.
Except for my gray testicles.
That's got to be painful as all hell. A needle right in the.
Oh, no.
What do you mean, no?
I could drive a nail through mine.
What?
It's not going in your nuts. It's going in your scrotum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Scrotum is not painful at all.
Maybe you need to see a doctor.
I could stretch the scrotum skin up to my ear, I think. You don't have your scrotum skin's like elbow skin.
Yeah, but it's still. You want to stick a needle there? You don't think it's going to hurt?
Not at all.
It's a lot more sensitive.
Yeah.
I don't
It's a
think
lot
so.
more sensitive. Well, then maybe.
We're
I have
different.
super
Yeah.
Try
scrotum.
it.
Maybe.
I
Or
must
you're
have-
dead below the waist.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a thing.
I don't know, but I find the scrotum skin to be very similar to the elbow skin, very flexible and very non.
Joe, poke it with a needle. See what happens.
Yeah.
See what he does.
Joe,
I feel like if you got stuck with a needle there, you would definitely know it.
I'd be willing to try. If there's a doctor out there that wants to give me a smooth scrotum skin, I'll give it a shot.
Here's the part of the show where we all get hungry. Shake Shack is launching a French onion-inspired menu tomorrow with flavors inspired by French onion soup. The leading star of the soup but solid menu is the new French onion soup burger. That sounds fantastic.
So I believe that their head chef is a buddy of mine from high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he when they opened the Shake Shack down here, he reached out to me and said, "Hey, they're doing a VIP thing. If you want to go." I think he's the head. I think he's the guy that comes up with all these recipes.
So they have a few different things. They have the French onion soup burger. They also have like a French onion soup mushroom burger, a few different burgers and stuff. And then they also have the most requested side from Shake Shack fans, onion rings. The deep fried side comes after the chain introduced the new side for the first time ever with the fried pickles back in May for a limited time. So now they have the onion rings. They got the French onion soup burger. French onion soup burger. The more I say it, the more I want one.
You're right. I'm starving now.
Yeah.
No matter what you said.
By the way,
I was hungry when we were talking about scrotums.
best French and onion soup in the city is Ivoroni's. Ivoroni's has the best. I'm telling you right now.
I'm not arguing it. I don't know.
Because any French onion soup I have, I compare it to theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're-
Sometimes I push it away and I go dishwater compared to Ivoroni's.
It's weird because there's some restaurants that have like I love lobster bisque, and I'll tell you, Capitol Grill has the best lobster.
Oh,
bisque.
yeah? Yeah.
Like you do know where to go. By the way, I should have called you. I called Charlie Belcher. We went to Ivoroni's last week.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I was out. I was out for the day in the morning, and then we decided what Ivoroni's. I didn't know if I can go there in shorts, and I didn't know what to do.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't. I hadn't been there in so long. I didn't know.
Yeah, I've seen. I mean, you really should be a little bit nicer. And
I
stuff,
know, but I
I've-
just happened to be out.
I've definitely
Yeah.
seen people in there in shorts and a lot worse stuff than that. An annual study ranked all 50 states by happiness based on everything from health and weather to career satisfaction.
Oh.
The happiest states in America are, what do you think's number one?
Florida.
New Hampshire.
No.
No?
Really?
Arizona.
Texas.
No. What?
Arizona.
Home and
No.
Mel Sharple.
Oh, it's always like Maryland or something weird.
Maine.
Carmen, Maryland comes in at number 2.
Oh, they're not really
They're not
happy.
happy.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
fake.
hey,
liars.
Fake news.
hey,
Did you find this on Twitter?
No. Maryland comes in at number 2. Number 1, once I say it, you're going to go, oh, that's kind of obvious. I guess that would make sense.
Vermont.
California?
Vermont.
No. Hawaii.
Oh yeah, that
Oh.
makes sense.
I don't think so.
Hawaii number 1, Maryland number 2. The least happy are
New York?
No.
L.A.
No.
Illinois.
No.
Oh, it's not a state.
The least happiest state,
Wisconsin.
No.
Washington.
Nebraska.
West Virginia
Kentucky.
and Louisiana.
Yeah,
Louisiana.
Yeah.
Louisiana sucks.
Oh, there it is.
Well, you want to go there?
You
I
love
love New Orleans.
Yeah.
It's fun to visit.
But when I wouldn't want
I
to
don't
live
know
there.
whether you want to live there.
When you-
Florida was ranked number 14.
Yeah.
So pretty good. Pretty high.
When you drive through a lot of the state, it's kind of a dump.
You know what I don't love about Florida? The one reason everybody moves here. The weather.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't love here is too goddamn hot.
I'm going to
Yeah.
tell you, pretty nice this morning. I think it was
It's
like,
Oh, I
getting
heard
cooler
70s.
lately.
yeah, it was like
Yeah.
76.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carmen, I would like to apologize to you.
Oh.
What?
I see many phone calls being put on hold and then immediately they drop off. It's not. I
Yeah.
understand what you have to deal with.
Yeah. I
So,
try.
I'm apologizing.
She
Thank
knows
you.
the phone. She
Yeah.
knows
I
what's
know.
going on over there.
All right.
You're
14
saying
years.
Mike doesn't know from sitting here
Yeah.
what Carmen's doing over there on the
Yeah.
phone?
I didn't even know I couldn't shut her mic off.
Yeah.
She hears idiots in their car and their Bluetooth and they're
Right.
screaming things. And
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today is National Make Your Bed Day. We've talked about this before. They say a lot of successful people, that's what they do is make their bed. There are benefits to making your bed every day. They say happier life,
No.
better sleep,
No.
more sex.
No. Listen to me.
I get it.
The minute my bed is made, the last thing my wife wants to do is get in it and ruin it and have sex in it.
That's her excuse.
She is, she is definitely somebody though that wants to clean the sheets. She'd wash those sheets every day if she could.
Oh yeah, washing the sheets is different from making the bed.
But I mean,
though.
no, she would wash the sheets and make the bed every day if she could. Like start over from the beginning.
Mhm.
To me, I don't care at all.
I wish they had like a pull down new sheets.
Like a hospital.
Yeah.
I mean, like a doctor's bed.
Oh, like
Yeah.
the old gas station where you just keep pulling.
Yeah, that was never clean. You were just getting somebody else's germs,
Yeah.
just going inside. It's not even like that was one of the weirdest
Yeah.
things.
Yes.
I don't know how that works.
I remember even as a kid, I was like,
This
that doesn't seem right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
And just
way.
gross. Well, go make your bed. Hulk Hogan left a $5 million estate, not counting $11 million in real estate. Hulk's son Nick is the sole beneficiary. His daughter Brooke.
How great is that?
That
And
you
Brooke has to be taken out of the thing, and they
Oh.
were like, "Okay."
Yeah.
And then he died.
His daughter Brooke asked to be removed from her father's will a few years ago.
Yeah, and he said, "Okay, I will give you what you want." So my question is, did we not think that he'd be worth way more money?
Yeah.
What happened to all these lawsuits he supposedly settled?
Yeah,
I thought
I
he
don't
made
know.
all his
Yeah.
money off of settling lawsuits.
I mean, and he's been famous our entire life, you know.
But that's what Brooke was saying, why she wanted to be taken out of the will, because he was listening to all these new people around him, like financially. You know, she was saying, she was trying to help her dad and say, don't spend your money on this.
By
Don't
the way,
do this.
don't be misled by that. She was trying to. She does not get along with the wife, and that was her way of rebelling. But my thing is that there's no way you're gonna. So supposedly he settled for $20 million from one and $130 million from the other, and where is all that money?
Yeah.
Where did that go? And that's
Although, do we know whether it's over here and offshore and this and that and everything? This is money that they know of. Maybe
yeah, but they'd have to. It would have to be disclosed.
Well, didn't when he divorced Linda Hogan, didn't she take a ton?
Yeah, but that was before.
Yeah.
The settlements.
Oh, but I mean, like he made the money he was making in his prime was probably the money she took.
Right.
Find out if you see Knobs with a pickaxe and a shovel.
I haven't had her update on Knobs lately. The last one was right around when Hogan passed away.
Listen up, brother. If I ever die, here's the coordinates.
Yeah.
You're gonna look for a black rock that doesn't look like you should belong there.
You and Brian Blair go out there with pickaxes.
Some other sad news. We started the show with this. Polly Holiday, who played Flo, the waitress on the sitcom Alice, died.
Whose tagline was what, Carmen?
Kiss my grave.
Yeah!
There you go. She died on Tuesday. She was 88 years old.
Didn't even know she was alive.
No, I did not. If you would
Linda
asked
Lavin
me,
dead. Mel Sharple's dead.
yeah,
I don't know about Dingbat.
Vera.
Vera, I don't know if she's still alive. But I know the rest of them are dead.
Let's see, Vera from Alice. I don't even know her name.
Dingy.
Vera from Alice. Beth. Nope. Vera Louise. Oh yeah, that was her. So it's Beth Howland is who played her, the character.
She's dead or alive?
Let's see. She died back in 2015.
So all of Mel's diner is dead.
Oh yeah. By the way, she looked like she was dead in this picture. And it was the picture was from like 1976, and she still looked dead.
No.
Remember, she had that very like gaunt face.
Yeah.
Weird looking. Yikes.
What was Polly Holiday famous for besides, like, was she in movies and stuff?
I'm sure she was in some stuff. I'm sure she was, but you know, I remember seeing her on some sitcoms later on in her life.
She seems like a Mama's House type person.
She actually had a spinoff for a year, Flo.
I remember that.
So Alice was 76 to 85, and then Flo was 80 to 81. She was in Gremlins. She was in Mrs. Doubtfire. She was in The Parent
Mrs.
Trap.
Doubtfire.
Probably small little parts, you know. She was in All the President's Men with Redford and Dustin Hoffman. She was in The Heartbreak Kid. Oh, that's what I remember. She was married to Bo. Remember The Heartbreak Kid with Ben Stiller?
Yeah.
And he met the family.
Yeah.
And the thing about her, she was the wife of the guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember her in there. But yeah, you know, I mean, had a successful career. Like she.
Yeah.
But you know, wasn't the star of.
I didn't know if she came from Hee Haw or something.
Could have.
Yeah.
Could have. Oh, by the way, do you know Flo's full name?
Florence. No.
Florence Jean Castleberry.
Ooh, kiss Margarita.
Florence Jean Flo Castleberry.
Right.
Yeah. Well, she passed away at 88 years old.
Oh yeah, she was the in Gremlins. She was like the neighbor.
Yeah.
That was wanted to
I
kill,
remember a Gremlin.
to kill the dog. Yeah.
She killed the dog?
She wanted to kill the dog.
Oh, how dare you, Flo. Hulu has released a trailer for its upcoming heavy metal docuseries Into the Void, which premieres on September 22nd. Series named after the track from Black Sabbath's Master of Reality is composed of 8 episodes that profile various metal musicians as well as significant events through the genre's history, including the story of Ozzy Osbourne's guitarist Randy Rhoads, Judas Priest's infamous Suicide Pact trial, the murder of Pantera's Dimebag Darrell. The trailer offers a teaser from each episode as well as clips from famous interviewees that appear in there, such as Sharon Osbourne, Pantera's Phil Anselmo, Lamb of God's Randy Blythe, Zach Wilde, guitar player for Ozzy.
You always point out how during the the Judas Priest suicide thing that Rob Halford said, why would we want our fans who are buying our music to kill themselves?
Right.
Doesn't make sense. How did he not go? And also, I'm gay.
Yeah. I don't know whether that helps. I don't know whether that helps.
But just
or not.
let you know, I have a little bit more emotion than you're giving me credit for here. Yeah.
I mean, it could have been like, plus they were guys. I like
guys.
that.
Yeah. Big fan.
That was the wildest interview talking with Rob Halford, and you asked him. I mean, it was so fortuitous. Mike asked him, he goes, you've done a lot of stuff, and you came out, and he actually said that he was more like bisexual, I think, right?
Yeah. I said to him, listen, since you came out, I've never had the opportunity to talk to you. I got questions still. And he's like, yeah, go ahead. Anything you want. I was like, okay, cool. And then I wanted to know if the other band members knew, and then I want to know if he got groupies and all that stuff. And I asked him what the number one thing that he wanted to do that he hadn't done. And he said he wanted to bang a midget. And that was at the time where we had Diggler, who we just found out was gay.
Oh, I do remember this.
Yeah.
Listen to this weird thing. Diggler had come on the show a bunch of times, and we didn't know. And then Matt from Hornblasters showed us that Diggler was on a gay site. How is Matt on that site? Is what I used to always ask him. And then he used to disappear and go to like Bangkok every once in a while. I'm like, what are you doing in Bangkok? He's like, I gotta go buy horns. And I'm like, So Matt knew that Diggler was on the gay site, and then started sending me all these pictures of him. So I called Diggler up and I go, Diggler, you a gay midget? He's like, no, I don't know what you mean. Am I? And I go, we got pictures of you on a gay. He's like, no. Then finally he was like, okay, I'm gay. And I'm like, Rob Halford wants to bang a midget. You want to have gay sex. Why don't you bang Rob Halford? And he was like, okay. So I brought it up to Rob Halford. I said, I happen to have a gay midget who's looking to have some gay sex. And he was like, great. Put him back on the list backstage. So we got Diggler on the list, and then Diggler backed out.
Oh.
He got scared.
He backed out.
He fronted out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got scared. I mean, if you would have said, if I would have said to you, I'm thinking about having heterosexual sex, and you were like, well, we got Gwen Stefani to do it, I'd be like,
Yeah.
what a way to
Right, yeah.
start, you know?
Is he still around? Whatever happened to him?
Digler, he moved to Texas, and he is now the president of like the Gay Midget Society.
Are you serious?
For real, yeah. Like he now works for an organization that looks out for midgets,
Right.
But I think he represents the gay midgets.
GMS.
No.
One of the craziest things I think I ever witnessed.
Crazier than that.
Yes. Is when you guys attached tickets to
Oh,
Diggler at the
my
live
God.
gig,
Yeah.
and then people had to like tackle him and get take the tickets off.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the funniest things
It
was
was a rodeo. It was like calf roping.
It was insane.
when that was happening, and John Brennan goes, "Do they know he's a human
It's a
being?"
real person.
I mean, they just full grown dudes tackled it and like
Oh.
throwing around like a piece of dead
Listen
meat.
to me. I will tell you this. I will go on record as saying one of the least attended, most successful events we've ever had.
Yeah.
We had Steve Byrne there. We had the Bella Twins there. We had all that. I mean, we had a couple hundred people there.
It was
but
the old Bourbon Street.
the old Bourbon
It
Street.
was small, yeah.
No,
It was
not
just-
old Bourbon
No,
Street.
it
That
was-
was Roundout.
Oh,
Roundout.
okay.
Roundout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like for like we had a couple hundred people there, but usually for our events it'll be like a couple of thousand.
Yeah.
And this was relatively early on, and then we were doing afternoons, and it was just hard to do. And and we had Diggler coming out there, man. That was just so great.
Wasn't he? He was just like an elf, a Christmas elf.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
right around Christmas time.
And then we had Jesus versus Santa Claus boxing.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that was some stuff.
I
man.
mean, that was insane.
That was wild.
Poor Diggler.
So you got the Hulu has the heavy metal docuseries that's coming out. More metal stuff. Twisted Sister is
Oh,
coming
brother.
back for a 50th anniversary world tour in 2026. They picked up 2 new members because drummer died and
Yeah.
Listen.
so
The fact that JJ French is still in that band is hilarious to me. He just looks like any school's gym teacher.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild. June Carter Cash, Kenny Chesney, and Tony Brown were announced earlier this year as the class of 2025 inductees into the Country Music Hall of Fame.
Tony Brown?
I'm not familiar with Tony
me
Brown.
either. June Carter Cash, Tony Brown. Who else?
Kenny Chesney.
Oh, well, he
Yeah, 2 that you definitely know. Tony Brown, I don't know, but if you're a country fan, maybe you know. But did you know that these people are not in the Country Music Hall
All
of
right,
Fame?
tell me, and I'll tell you what I think.
Blake Shelton.
Too early.
Too early.
Yeah, he only came out in the 90s.
It's 2025.
Yeah, but he didn't have the hits like Kenny Chesney did.
it's been almost 40 years.
But Blake Shelton, you know from TV. You don't know him from music. Name 2 Blake Shelton songs.
Yeah.
Oh no! I listen. I don't
but you
know.
can name Kenny Chesney songs. Yeah.
Something about a beach,
Yeah, there's a lot of beat songs.
and then
Is-
the Uncle Cracker song.
yeah, and then there's a tractor song.
Does Blake Shelton do stadiums? Because I know Kenny Chesney does
Oh,
stadiums.
Kenny,
No.
listen.
Yeah.
Comparing, I get it. Yeah, Kenny Chesney.
Blake Shelton doesn't fill a stadium by himself.
Right.
Kenny Chesney does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Brad Paisley.
Yeah, Brad Paisley deserves it.
All right. Clint Black.
I don't know. He's been around for a long time, but I don't know
Been
how
around
big he
forever.
was.
You always
Yeah.
hear his name.
I don't know. I'm not saying no. I just don't know.
This guy I love, and the fact that he's not in the Hall of Fame is surprising because he's a huge name in country for a long time. Dwight Yoakam.
Yeah, Dwight Yoakam deserves to be in there.
Faith Hill.
Faith Hill's problem is she did what Taylor Swift did. She left country music to go mainstream and then couldn't go back. So I think that they turn her back on him.
This one I do not know, but may be very popular in country. I just don't happen to know. Jeannie Seeley.
No clue.
Yeah, okay. John Michael Montgomery.
No, another one. Been around a long time.
Joe D. Messina.
No.
Martina McBride.
Yes.
And Mary Chapin Carpenter.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there you go.
All
None
those.
of them are in. None of them are in yet.
As a final say in the Country Music Hall of
Okay.
Fame, I have allowed all those people.
Joe, can you shoot an email?
Yeah,
Let them know.
Let them know.
Yeah.
Dear Country
Forward
Music.
it to the Gay Midget Society. May Gidget.
May the midget be with you.
All right.
This is wild. The most popular Emmy-nominated series, racking up 462.4 million viewing hours, is what?
2.5 Men.
No.
Friends.
No.
Big Bang Theory.
No.
What is it again?
The most popular Emmy-nominated series, racking up 462.4 million viewing hours.
The Office.
Is no. We talk about this all the time. We're like, did you know this is still on?
Oh, Sunny in Philadelphia.
No. It is not a sitcom. It is a reality show.
Big Brother.
Survivor.
Survivor.
Yeah, there's a new season coming out this week, I think.
Yeah, people
What?
love it. People love
Yeah.
I watched
Cody Tucker says his favorite show.
Yeah, that show does nothing for me.
No.
When it comes to, I don't know. I don't like. I'll watch one of those real Survivors, like we're out in the middle of the woods. Show,
Right,
but
yeah.
Not competing.
I was into Survivor for a while. I used to
Yeah.
enjoy the challenges and stuff. And
Yeah.
So Survivor is number 1 with 462.4 million. The White Lotus is a distant second at 210 million.
I like that show.
if you're Jeff Probst, what a gig.
Oh yeah.
Like you got a super easy gig, probably make a ton of money.
And I think halfway through, they gave him ownership
Right.
of some of it. So.
and all the back
Spin-offs.
episodes and stuff you get.
Yeah, he's probably an executive
Kickback.
producer and all kind of stuff, and he's been there forever. And one of those guys that is famous but not super famous.
right.
You know,
still live his life.
Yeah, he's definitely rich and famous. Like people are like, "Oh my God, Jeff Probst," and blah blah blah.
Right.
But it's not like I'm sure there's plenty of people who walk by him and have no idea who he is.
Yeah.
You know. And then finally in news, the Huffington Post has a list of the rudest things you can do while staying overnight in someone's home. I figured since you're going to be staying in Bobby's room,
Yeah.
you know, whenever Bobby comes here, he stays in your house. Here's some of the different rudest things you can do.
I'll tell you if Bobby's done any of these things.
Anything that pops out in your mind. If somebody's staying at your house and you catch him doing something, you're
It
like,
always involves crapping. If you're crapping, here's one of the things. And Joe, I think I shouldn't say that. It was Spanish. You crap in somebody's toilet and it leaves skid marks. You have to clean that out.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
I got a brush in there.
Of course.
And Spanish used to just leave it destroyed.
Oh, terrible.
Like almost like like a badge of pride.
Yeah.
Can I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
Slamming doors.
Slamming doors.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, it does not look like slamming doors.
You know what I'm talking about, Gio.
Who's slamming doors?
You got teenagers.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what
okay.
that's like.
One day Joe was just like venting out in the driveway about the doors being slammed in his house.
Yeah.
He's like, thank God. He's
Oh.
like, let me ask you a question. Do your kids do this? And just went on a rant.
I guarantee Joe goes around his house. Let it burn. Let it burn.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
the lights
Go
on.
ahead and
Everybody-
keep the lights on.
Anybody
Who
pay the
cares?
electric bill?
I am very much a shut the lights off
Yes.
person, even
Yeah.
though I don't know what the lights cost. Like I
They
just
don't
walk
cost
around the
anything.
house shutting lights off.
Yeah.
I'd yell at my kids to close like the sliding door, they'll open it. I'm like,
Yeah.
close the door.
Yeah.
You know, AC's on.
Letting the AC out.
Yep.
You wonder where I get it. My dad used to say, our friends would come over, it was my friends or my brother's friends, whatever, and if they put their hand on the wall, they'd go, hey, Billy, you want to come over and paint that wall on Sunday?
Yeah.
Then get your hand off it.
yeah.
He would do it all the time.
Tony Burton did the world's worst thing ever. He
Ooh.
opened a window and left it open.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Brutal.
I went in that room and it was 90 degrees. I
And
wanted
whenever
to kill
you,
him.
you, for some reason, it's damp in your house, and
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
what is happening? Well, the heat from outside.
Did you open a window?
Some of the stuff, definitely everybody does this, I think, if you're staying over somebody's place. Snooping.
Oh.
Don't peek in their medicine cabinet or start rifling through drawers. If you need tweezers, ask where they are. Don't be going looking through.
I don't care. I got nothing to hide. Go
Have
through.
you?
But are you
Have-
snooping in other people's places?
Yeah,
Like if you go to a party? and
if I
stuff?
need something.
Yeah.
Oh, not if I'm at a party, but if I need something.
I mean, I look around.
What were you say, Carmen?
I was gonna say, have you seen the people that like they'll have a party and they put like little mini shot bottles in the medicine cabinet
So
with
they
a camera? No, so
Oh.
if you open it, you get caught snooping, and then you have to take a shot. Like they'll leave a sign like "You've been caught, take a shot" type thing.
That's
We're
pretty good.
snooping all the
Yeah.
time. That's
Yeah,
not a
exactly.
punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Making a mess and then hiding it. If you spill wine on the couch, you got to tell them. Don't cover it up with a pillow or something. You got to fess up. Let 'em
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
What
not
about
much.
shoes on the furniture? I hate that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
who does that?
Kids.
Yeah.
Kids.
Like,
get your damn shoes off the couch.
What about telling them how to parent? There's a nice
Well, you
enough.
don't do that.
They're nice enough to host you. Don't start critiquing their parenting
You
skills.
don't do that. Not in somebody else's house.
They say a lot of grandparents will do that. A lot of grandparents
Yeah,
come in. And,
that's
you
the
know.
only people that it's acceptable to do it as grandparents because they did you.
Yeah, yeah. So they know how to do
Right.
it. Not pitching in to help if you're overstaying at somebody's house, tidy up or do some dishes. They probably won't ask you.
Take
but-
out the trash.
Yeah, you know,
type
appreciate-
stuff.
yeah.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
I've never had any problems with grandparents except my mother. Joey one time came home and was talking about Jesus one day. And I call my mother up and I go, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "What?" And I go, "Joey's telling me about Jesus." And she's like, "Yeah." And I go, "You're not religious." And she's like, "Well, I didn't." I go, "Well, it's not your place to tell my son." I go, "Don't you think we should be the ones to tell him about religion?" She goes, "Well, I didn't think it would hurt." I go, "Maybe how about the fact that his mother's a Jew? Did you ever think about that?" Jesus Christ.
Wild.
Well, Jesus was a Jew.
Yeah, I know, but,
all right.
it's just the whole point is that it was not her place to introduce Jesus to my children.
Right.
Carmen, do it.
You ready?
Here we go, Bone Fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by #1 rated New South Windows. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is
Wallet. This hour's keyword is wallet. WALLET. Head over to the 1025 The Bone free app now and enter the word wallet before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and that $1,000 Bone Bonus could be yours.
I just looked at my phone and there's a text from Tony and it says opening a window in your air conditioned room. Exactly. That's what I just said.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. How dare you?
Yeah, who does that?
Yeah. Well, at least close it when you leave.
The number 5 on here is expecting access to their car. Don't assume that you can borrow it unless they offer it. If you'll need a car ahead of time, maybe rent one or see if they have one that's available for you.
I used to have 2 cars.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something my sister Barb did when she was here that drove me insane?
Go ahead.
Every shower she took, she would use 2 to 3 towels.
Oh, that was a hotel.
And then just throw them on the ground and be like, where are more towels? I was like, bitch, I'm a single human. I have 4 towels total. Like, what do you mean? Where are the more towels?
I like it. That's hot.
I was going to punch her in the face. I was like, bitch, if you don't pick up that towel
What
and
is
reuse
Barb
it.
doing with all those towels?
Yeah.
I have no idea, but she's like, I get a new towel every single day.
I wonder how many towels Holly needs.
Yeah, I don't know.
A lot.
I watched the farm animals in there with me.
You take them in the tub?
Yeah.
Oh.
And my lady friend.
Takes a lot of towels to dry off cattle.
You, Barb, and Catherine all together?
She's just a lady friend.
I got you. Just helping with the animals.
And then the final one is not giving your host a break. Don't expect them to entertain you the whole time, and don't be the person who never leaves the house unless they take you somewhere. Hosting is hard, especially with extended stays, so make sure you let them have some alone time,
I'm a great guest at the house. I'll show up, rent my own car, do my own thing. I just really need a place to sleep. Other than that, I'm good on my own.
When Bobby's here, you have to entertain him the whole time.
Yeah, Bobby's a pain in the ass from
Yeah.
start to finish.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah, we going to breakfast? What are we doing? I love having Bobby here. I'm kidding. He's coming here in October. I think the weekend of the 24th and the 25th. He'll be at Side Splitters, and I love when he's here. It's fun for me. It's fun for my kids. Love him.
You said Ralphie a lot of times you wouldn't know whether he was still in there or whether he was still alive.
I knew he was in there. Didn't know if he was alive.
Yeah.
Ralphie stayed in my old house in Land O'Lakes in what we call the Ralphie wing, because you went through a door off my living room that had its own bathroom and then its own bedroom. So unless those doors were open, you didn't know what was going on. And Ralphie, we'd be doing afternoons, and I go, Ralphie, you coming in? And he's like, yeah, I'll meet you at the station. I'm like, okay. And I'd leave the house at 2:00, and Ralphie'd still be in that room. And I'm like, this may be the one.
Yeah, never know. Well, there you go. That is it for news.
All right, let me grab a couple of these phone calls that I've been holding, and then we will go to break. You got less than a half hour to get the Bone Bonus keyword into the app. Patrick, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta Show. What's up, Patrick?
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
I was just going to talk real quick about 9/11 real quick. Love the show, by the way. Love all you guys.
Thank you.
And I was in the Marine Corps for 20 years, and I was stationed in California at the time. And so we were 3 hours behind when it happened. So I found out in formation that morning at 0600, and they announced the first plane, and then we found out later and was put on alert for the next plane. But a few years after that, I was in Fallujah, and I got hit by a mortar November 29th, 2006, and was medevac to Walter Reed Hospital. And as I was going through surgeries and stuff, I met a lot of the FDNY firemen, and that would come visit us. And I met Jim Kelly, who we're great friends now, but he actually had a great aunt that passed away on 9/11.
Right.
Well, didn't pass away, but had her funeral on 9/11. And he went to his great aunt's funeral and wasn't there for 9/11 and lost his whole truck.
Wow, that's awful.
Yeah, it was pretty touching, and I've met a lot of those guys, great guys, and they went through a lot, and I was proud to serve
and go to Iraq and Afghanistan.
Let me ask
great
you,
guy.
what is? I mean, first of all, thank you for your service and the sacrifice. But what is that like to get hit by a any sort of rocket? I mean, do you even know what just happened to you, or you're like, and are you immediately think I'm gonna die?
Yeah, it's you don't hear it like in the movies. A lot of times, you hear like a whistling sound or whatever. So not at all. It landed right next to me, and I was a PTT officer, which is training the Iraqi police, and the commander was right next to me, and he got a lot more than I did, and immediately just went into action. Didn't know I was hit, and got him into the back of the truck with our medic, and my whole side was bleeding. I mean, just the adrenaline. I didn't really feel anything, and then at that point, I was medevaced actually to Balad in Iraq, which is a hospital that they had in Iraq, and then Landstuhl in Germany, and then from Landstuhl in Germany, I was medevaced to DC, and I was at Walter Reed Hospital. So, it's so surreal, and your adrenaline's running so high. Like I didn't even realize that I had been hit. I couldn't see anything out of the left eye. I lost the vision in my left eye through all the surgeries. But I didn't really feel anything until the adrenaline kind of went down, and then I was like, "Holy cow, man!" I just kind of surreal.
I don't know what you think about yourself, sir, but if I can be honest with you for a second. So on Sunday, I was sitting in bed watching football, and I noticed that I had a little bit of a split in my big toe, like in the toenail. And I got a toenail clipper and I cut it, and it didn't. And part of the bottom was still stuck into my toe. And I pulled as hard as I could, and I ripped the toenail out of my toe. Not a big deal, just like a little piece of it. And it bled, and I cried, and I almost canonized myself. I consider myself a saint after going through that kind of pain and torture. And I actually stopped when that happened, and I thought, this is the kind of man I am. This is why I could never be a police officer. I could never serve in the military, because I just pulled a toenail out and almost cried as a result of it. So I can't, when I say thank you for your service, I genuinely mean it. And I wonder if you realize what a hero you really are. And I know you're not even referring to yourself as that. You're not calling you, but the kind of guy that joins the military, ends up in Fallujah, ends up getting bombed, ends up in Walter Reed, and is still walking around with his head held high and happy is a true hero, sir. We appreciate your call.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And appreciate you guys and what you bring to us and give us a smile every day. I really appreciate it.
Good.
So,
thank you.
I have a foundation called Helping Hands for Freedom. If you ever look into it, we help the families of the fallen and wounded. So we have a couple events here on Memorial Day where we take out families of the fallen. And in Palmetto, I take them out fishing and get them together and those types of things.
That's wonderful. That's great that you see. Not only the guy comes home and he's not even bitter. He's like, "How can I help out other people?" Yeah. Great job, Patrick. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you, sir. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
I think at the end there he was calling us heroes as well.
I don't know.
I
don't
did
know.
not
That's
hear
different
that.
kind of hero, maybe.
I mean, he's a hero. He can say who else is
Right,
hero.
right.
I got that vibe too. Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that's funny. All right, let us take a break. You still have 20 minutes or so to get the Bone Bonus keyword in for your chance to win $1,000. Go do that during the break. When we come back, we're going to talk to our friend Cody Tucker. He'll be live from Texas and live on Bone TV. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Martin Gramatica will be here in the 9 o'clock hour. The lesser of the famous Gramaticas will be joining us on the show. Nico's father, Martin, will be here a little bit later on. Right now, we go to Texas and welcome our friend Cody Tucker back to the show. Cody, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are y'all doing?
Cody, if it's one word I would use to describe you, it's consistent, man. You are here. You're on time. You look the same. You dress similar. Got the headband on. Consistency is key.
Yes. I'm a very consistent person.
Yeah.
It's about all I have going. Yeah.
Well,
It's also earlier there in Texas. What, an hour behind, I think.
Yeah. What time do you usually get up?
For today, I usually get up at about 6:30-ish.
Yeah.
But yeah, normally it's probably about 7.
Are you mad at us when you get up? Because like every morning when I get up, I'm mad at this place. Like I love the opportunity that I have to work here, but I am very angry when my alarm goes off.
I wouldn't say angry.
Yeah.
No. I mean, maybe agitated,
Right.
on edge,
Right,
maybe,
right,
but yeah, no. I feel pretty good about it.
How'd you feel with football in the first week?
It was great.
Yeah, good to have it back.
My Raiders look good. I was, yeah, I was pretty happy. The Bills Ravens game was incredible. One of the greatest games I've ever seen.
I gotta start thinking about Christmas gifts for Cody this year, and maybe we go Raiders this year as opposed to Jurassic Park.
That'd work.
Are you a memorabilia guy? Do you have
Sure.
Raiders memorabilia?
Yeah.
Huh?
Big. I mean, really anything Raiders related.
Okay.
I'm pretty good on. Yeah.
What else has been going on in your life? Anything happening over there in Texas?
Oh no, nothing whatsoever.
What if we find out that Cody wears like the Raiders outfit with the big skulls on the
Oh,
shoulder
yeah, the
pads?
spikes, yeah.
The black hole.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, just to sit in my living room. Yeah, no, I do get into it, but not to that extent.
We may be having John Gruden on the show sometime this year. You never know.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that'll be great.
Yeah.
I mean, not really as a Raiders fan, but I'm sure for y'all that's a exciting thing.
Yeah, I mean, it was great to have him beat the Raiders when he was here with the Buccaneers. So
Yeah, it's amazing how whenever you leave a team and know exactly what they're going to do, you
Right.
end up beating them in the Super Bowl.
right, calling the plays and the whole deal.
Maybe Cody
Yeah.
can meet us in New Orleans again for Skankfest.
Oh man, are you familiar with Skankfest?
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with it. I'm also familiar with New Orleans, which is why I will not be there.
This show jumps at the chance to travel. We want to go. We've been to Germany. We've been to Ireland. We've been to. We want to go wherever we can go.
Ew.
Yeah.
For what?
We like to get out and experience the city and see new things and look at. I think we went to a gay bar in New Orleans and
That did happen. It's true.
a couple of times by accident at first, but then we kind of liked it.
Gio couldn't stay out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, I envision, kind of I have a pretty active imagination. And I feel like what I imagine of places is better than actually going.
Yeah, that might be true too. Like I always
feel
feel
like
that
I'd be disappointed if I actually went.
I feel that way about Amsterdam.
Oh yeah.
Like Amsterdam, I just dream of hookers and eating brownies with weed in it. Two things that I don't normally do, but I feel like if I'm in Amsterdam, you got to taste a little bit of both. And then I just feel like both of those would be a giant letdown.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd feel like I'd be zooted out of my mind from being high, and I'm not used to being high, and then I'd get some sort of disease from a prostitute.
Yeah, or just they're probably not very enthusiastic. If I had to imagine,
Right.
Like
They're not thrilled that we're there.
yeah, I mean, probably not thrilled about any of what's going on. So I could care less about going to Europe.
Let me bring this up to you. Something we talked about. Oh, two things to bring up to you.
Okay.
One is you said that you like I am wearing a shirt in the pool. You are not. You're like I don't care.
No, God no.
There is a girl in Sarasota who's 12 on a scale of 1 to 10, and her boobs are a 22. She's just got big giant boobs, hot blonde, blue eyes, just gorgeous, and she's a massage therapist. Could you like a legit massage therapist? Could you ever go to her for a massage?
Yeah, could I?
I couldn't.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Can you send a picture of
I'm
her
going
to
to send
Cody?
Cody a picture right now.
Yeah, I'm too fat to go to her. Like I don't want to lay there all naked in front of her.
Oh, who cares?
She does, I would think.
Fatness used to be a sign of wealth and power.
Yeah, I've used that line. I've used that line myself a couple of times.
Yeah, and I'm trying to bring it back. Like Henry VIII was a big old,
wealthy and
big
powerful
old
man.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, and look, I mean, he had a bunch of women. I
Yeah.
mean, granted, it was because he kept killing
them. Yeah, that's the thing.
But
maybe we bring that
still-
back.
yeah,
If
well,
I don't
he
have
had
a
no
bunch of
trouble.
women, I'm going to start killing them.
I mean, he started a religion just because of how much he hated his first wife.
Right.
Like
So-
that's no, man, who cares about that?
I just texted you 2 pictures, Cody, if you get them.
Okay, I have not gotten them yet. Well,
We're waiting for that.
delay.
We're waiting for that to come through. This is the other dilemma that we had this week. We were talking about Charlie Sheen, and Charlie Sheen admitted to having sex with dudes.
Yeah.
But Charlie Sheen also smoked crack. We don't do drugs on the show. Joe likes to partake in marijuana and some other things, but for the most part, We don't the drug. Carmen every once in a while, a little cocaine here and there, but
No.
what? I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah.
But none of us really even smoke pot or anything. Would you rather smoke crack or go down on a guy one time?
Crack.
Yeah,
That's what
well,
talking
I'm
about.
with you.
I know,
crack
but
probably feels amazing.
right. But then when you run the risk of being addicted to crack,
and your life is over.
Yeah, well, I would also run the risk of being addicted to.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? What if I ended up loving it?
Right,
I
that's what I'm
can't-
saying. And then maybe
I
you
can't
open
face
the
my
door that
family
you needed
after
the.
The thought was that the crack is far more detrimental to your life than that.
I would argue not, because I wonder which one gave Charlie Sheen HIV.
I think
Probably
one
not the
led to
crack.
the other. Yeah,
Well, yeah. I 100% would do crack. over that.
I'm
Are
still
you
not
kidding me?
100%. I'm still
Yeah,
50-50.
Then you're a crackhead. Nobody likes a crackhead.
Right? No. What if you do the crack
Well-
and you die?
Do you die from crack?
No, but you could.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could
I
have
don't
a.
think
Yeah,
people
but
die
what
from
I'm saying
crack.
is, if you did, then you died as a drug addict.
Yep. Cody was a crackhead.
Dirty crackhead.
That's fine.
Yeah. You'd rather
I
be a
mean, there
dirty
are worse
crackhead than a
ways
dirty D sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are worse ways to go. I mean, like look at Freddie Mercury. He was probably doing both.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
What is he remembered for? You know,
Not the crack.
no, not whatsoever. Yeah, I would 100%. Why this picture is still not.
Yeah, it's not going through. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, it keeps saying not deliverable.
All right. Well, we'll see
Yeah.
if it comes up. In
Someday.
the meantime,
You can email it to me.
Yeah,
would
yeah.
work.
The boobs are too big. It's not
yeah.
sending.
Yeah, see, I'm not. I mean, I haven't even seen this nice lady, and I already know you're out of your mind for not wanting to take your shirt off around her.
I didn't say I didn't want to. I just don't feel like it's. I feel like I should not do that to her.
I don't know what you think your shirt's doing. Your shirt is some sort of magic cloak. And she's as soon as she takes it off, she's like, "Oh, really?" I thought, for sure.
Yeah.
It is kind of that way because I wear all black shirts, and usually that's
It's like an
because
invisibility
I feel
cloak.
Like it feels slimming, and it's a pretty noticeable difference when I take my shirt off, and I'm like, good lord, that's what I look like.
Cody, one time I went on TV to talk about WrestleMania on a sports talk show, and I'm like, what can I wear that would really pop? And I had this red shirt, and I wore the red shirt on TV. Nothing makes you pop more than red on TV. 13 years later, people are still calling me Kool-Aid. So
Yeah.
I know black is the way to go when you're on TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah. You can't wear red. That's the.
Well, I was trying to get a pop. I was trying to look like something came out of that.
Well,
pop.
you got it.
Yep, I sure did. Cody
Yeah.
Tucker comes to us every week from Texas because he has a great Instagram. You should be following the Cody Tucker Show. Go follow it, give it a liking, and he does a little bit of this. What do you got for us this week? By the way, the idea that Harriet Tubman was narcoleptic went over with my 12-year-old daughter greatly. Who has always been interested in her and the Underground Railroad. And when I told her that she used to just fall asleep as she was leading slaves away, that was a great moment between us. Yes. Thank you for that.
Well, I'm glad I could help.
Yeah.
Yes, I got some kind of, before they were famous stories.
I like it.
So when My Fair Lady, have you ever seen My Fair Lady?
I know what it is, but I don't think I've
Okay.
seen it. Yeah.
All right. So when My Fair Lady was turned into a movie in 1964, they decided not to cast the star of the stage show and instead went with a young actress named Audrey Hepburn.
Right.
That original star was upset that she was not chosen for what she assumed would be her breakthrough film role. So she had to accept an offer for a different movie. That actress was Julie Andrews, and the role was Mary Poppins.
Oh, wow.
Which she would end up winning the Oscar for Best Actress for. Audrey Hepburn, not even nominated.
Wow. That's weird how that works out.
Yeah. I mean, pretty good move,
Yeah.
Old Julie Andrews.
You've never seen My Fair Lady?
Of course I have.
Have
It's
you
based
really?
on the. Oh, I love it. Yeah, Rex Harrison.
Yeah.
Based on Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw. Yeah.
You surprise me every week.
Yeah. No, it's a great, turning this woman into an intelligent, sophisticated person in
Yeah.
the aristocracy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right. What else we got?
All right. So in July of 1967, the Monkees were on their North American tour.
Now I gotta say, I'm probably gonna know whatever you're gonna say. I know a lot about the Monkees.
Then you definitely will know this.
All right, go ahead.
So they were on their North American tour when they hired an up-and-coming act to be their opener.
Got it.
After only a few shows, the opener quit the tour because he kept getting booed off stage. That opening act was a young man named
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have, for some reason, when I was a kid, the Monkees used to be on, like, a reruns of the Monkees, and I really got into it, like, in the 70s. Like, I'm talking about when my parents were married, long time ago.
Yeah.
Then in the 80s, my friend Jimmy Wrights had it all on VHS tape where we could watch them over and over again, and I've actually seen the Monkees live, and I know more than the average man should know about the Monkees.
Doesn't Mickey Dolenz live around here?
I don't believe so. I mean, I don't know. He may live like in Pensacola or something like that, but I don't think he lives in the
He's
Tampa
still
Bay
alive?
He's the only one left. Peter Tork died a couple of years ago. Baby Jones died before that, and I think Mike Nesmith just died recently.
Yeah, Mike Naismith's mom invented
Whiteout.
Yep.
Whiteout.
You could just Monkees trivia that you can give us.
So I got the pictures of this girl.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, okay, you're out of your mind. I mean, I understand it, the shame of, being a large man.
Yeah.
But no, I'd be in the birthday suit within about 5 seconds.
Listen, I got to be honest. I have thought about it before, and she's enough to make me want to roll the dice on that. But the entire time, it's, by the way, you can follow it. She gave me permission. It's at SRQ Massage. She gave me permission to give it out there. I don't know that if I could lay there, I feel like the entire time she'd just be miserable. She'd be like, "Why did I go to massage school for this?"
Yeah.
And that's not your problem.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Plus, we also wonder if you can pay for other stuff.
I have no reason to believe that you can, but if I could, that might sweeten the pot a little bit.
Yeah.
I would 100% do it. Yeah. There's like a thing where, if they like kind of pull on the towel a little bit, that's how you know.
Oh, really?
I think so. That's what I've always heard.
It's interesting because I've gone to Asian massage parlors before, but not for, like, there was this one that I always go to where they get up on the thing and hold on to the poles on the ceiling and they walk on your back. And I think I'm the only one who's legitimately going to the Asian massage so that they walk on your back as opposed to pull your towel.
Yeah, you're the only one.
They've never made the move because I've tried. They've never pulled my towel. They've never. Maybe I'm doing it wrong.
Cody goes nowhere. Next time we're gonna check with him. He's like, "Yeah, I was in Sarasota last week."
Yeah.
Which is like an hour from here.
I mean that could get me.
Yeah,
that could get me to travel.
Well, let us know if you're headed this way, Cody. Great to check in with you. We'll talk to you next week. You can find Cody Tucker at the Cody Tucker Show on Instagram. He does a podcast that is available on YouTube, and he's an all-around funny, knowledgeable guy. Good talking to you, brother.
Yep, great talking to you.
Have a good week. Take it easy. There you go, Cody Tucker. Joe, how'd my new setup look?
Good, but I think we're still going to have to move that camera up a little bit because you seem like you're looking down when you're talking to Cody.
Okay, all right. We'll get it dialed in.
Yep.
Yeah. I have a new camera, a new monitor, and all that stuff. So, because usually when Cody was on, I'd have to look to my right. Yeah. Now I'm trying to line it all up here. But.
Still a lot of wires. We're gonna get that cleaned up, I think.
The
idea,
yeah, well, we're not we, all right, yeah, but the idea is, I don't think anybody's more frustrated than Big Dick, who doesn't even have to see it every day.
Yeah.
So somebody's going to come in over the Christmas break. That was the thing, and rewire everything.
Good.
I'm for that. I'm for breaking it all down.
I believe that Big Dick will do it.
Yes.
I don't believe you'll do it.
No.
Yeah, I won't. Yeah. I'm telling you. Are we going to decorate for Christmas this year?
Sure.
Yeah, we should, right?
Yeah,
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, remember when Soph would do the liquor tree?
Oh, yeah.
Soph surprises us every year with something.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we are going to decorate for Christmas, and then after Christmas, maybe when we break down the Christmas stuff, we'll come in here and we'll rewire everything. We'll redo the whole deal.
Mm-hmm.
Good?
Mm-hmm. I like it.
All right. All right, we have to take a break. If you'd like to get through, 800-771-1025 with the phone numbers. It's the Mike Calta Show. Martine Gramatica doing at the top of the hour. This is 1025 The Bone. Including there's a guy on hold with Monkeys Trivia, which is first I was like, what monkey trivia? And then I realized Monkeys Trivia. So I'll grab that call in a second. I want to remind everybody that tomorrow at Ferg's in St. Petersburg, where they are celebrating Ferg's being voted the #1 sports bar in the entire country.
Yeah.
Not in St. Pete, not in Tampa Bay, in the entire country. And they are having a big party out there. They have $1 Bud and Bud Lights drafts while they last. Drew and John will be broadcasting live tomorrow, starting with John's show into Drew's show. If you're in the area and you want to go by and party and celebrate Fergs, that is happening with Bud Light tomorrow afternoon. Go by and check them out and hoist a Bud Light to Champa Bay. 800-771-1025. Let's go to Chan. Good morning, Chan. You're on the Mike Calta show.
Yes, sir. I had some Monkeys trivia for you. I thought you might be interested.
I will
Is that okay?
certainly take a shot at it, Mr. Chan. Go ahead.
Okay. Before he was in the Monkeys, David Jones was on Broadway in a Broadway show. Can you tell me what show?
It was like a Dickens play or something like that. I don't remember. It was yeah. I can't remember the name of it though.
Half Point.
Pickwick.
What was it? What did you say?
Pickwick.
Pickwick. There you go. All right. What else?
That was it. It was on for 2 weeks, and he played the Artful. He played the Artful Dodger.
Yeah.
And then they grabbed him for the Monkeys, I guess.
Yeah. It was. He was kind of the only one out of them that was really a star before the Monkeys.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
All right. Well, thank you for
That's
your
all I got.
Yeah, one question. Thank you. Here I was ready to dominate.
That's what you get.
Yeah, that's what I get. Sorry, Carmen. I
Every
apologize. I saw. I put up a video on our Instagram at the Mike Calta show, and it's the caller that ended the show yesterday. And I know not a lot of you aren't listening at 9:55 on the show as we were wrapping it up. And it was a guy, he called up and he said that he had a gerbil in his butt and he had to put a cat up there to get the gerbil and then a dog to get the cat. And we just sat there bewildered and befuddled and a little bit annoyed. And
Galvin left here very angry.
Yeah, it ruined Galvin's day.
Hurt my feelings.
Yeah. And Carmen, I saw her reply on Instagram. She said, "That's what you get. That's what happens."
A lot of people liked it.
Yeah, I know. I try.
A lot of people agree with me.
I want to point something out. Two things. One, Michael Dowd. Is it Michael Dowd?
Yeah.
The MSNBC reporter who suggested Charlie Kirk deserved the murder assassination yesterday.
Dowd.
Matthew Dowd.
Yeah.
Michael Dowd was the cop from the documentary about
Seven.
Yeah, that one.
5-7.
Matthew Dowd was the commentator who suggested Charlie Kirk kind of got what he deserved yesterday, and I watched it and thought it was a little bit rude, and then I watched Fox News, and they were all immediately. Jesse Waters was calling for his resignation and saying that he should be fired, and they have since fired him for saying that. There's certain things you can say and get away with, and there's certain things you shouldn't. That's why I refrained from posting anything yesterday. I put up a couple of pictures and a couple of pieces of information as they were happening. I put up that Charlie Kirk had been shot. I put up that he had passed away, and I put a picture up of him and his family. But that was it. I didn't make any comments just because no matter what you say, somebody's going to get mad at it.
Well, and it was just unnecessary and extremely insensitive.
Yes.
To what had happened. At the end of the day, whether you agreed with him or you didn't.
He was still murdered.
He was murdered. He was a father, a husband, and a son.
You're talking about it as somebody with common sense, Carmen. And you find on social media there's a lot of people that forget about common sense. And they get very worked up and they allow themselves to get very annoyed. And that's just how it goes.
Like, I didn't follow him by any means or anything. Like, it made me sad.
Sure.
Like, I got sad about it yesterday. I was like,
Oh, when he died, I was very, when he had been shot, I was like, this is pretty bad. But when they actually said that he was dead, I was like, oh, man. It was just very depressing that this young man had been killed. And I would have felt that way. I don't know. Greta Thunberg is somebody who I find quite annoying and ugly to look at, and I don't care about the environment enough and all that stuff. But if you tell me that they killed that young girl for her beliefs in the environment, I'd feel terrible about it. I mean, it's just one doesn't go with the other one. You know what I mean? But anyway, it was a very sad and somber day yesterday. And just to give you with the old 1-2 reminder that it's 9/11 today.
Yeah.
I'm watching different tributes on the news all morning. One of the other things I wanted to point out was that TMZ received a lot of heat yesterday because while they were broadcasting live and they announced Charlie Kirk had died, there was some cheering and laughter coming from the other room. And TMZ was quick to respond today and say that the front room was working on the Charlie Kirk story. The back room was following a police chase. and their cheers and laughter were heard from the other room, and it was based on the police chase, had nothing to do with Charlie Kirk. I believe it. Did you watch it?
I saw the clips. Yeah, I didn't watch it live, but then people on Twitter were showing police reports, and there was no report of any type of.
Yeah, but they could have been watching an old one.
It definitely wasn't something live.
It really, the way it seemed, whether it's true or not, the way it seemed was they got the news, cheered and clapped, and then Harvey Levin announced it like they told him in his ear. It was like, hey, he is now passed away.
I didn't. I mean, I don't have any reason to not believe them.
Yeah.
So Harvey Levin's gay. You know what I mean? If he'd be one of the people that would dislike Charlie Kirk, you know,
right? But he's also on the camera at the time.
Sure.
You know,
but
TMZ kind of known to be super liberal.
I know, but I don't know that. I don't know. It was hard for me to believe that anybody's cheering and clapping on that level.
But people were.
Oh yeah,
And that's the thing. Like the videos that are coming out of people just like dancing and mocking the whole situation. That was really the other part that made it even worse. I think that people were celebrating this, and it's like, I don't know. It really hurt me yesterday. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you know why, Carmen? Because you're a normal human being.
Right.
You're a normal human being that has someone that you love in your life who's a young man. You have a thought that maybe one day you'd like to have kids, that you're a child and you have parents. You're a normal human being, and you related to the suffering of what this family is going through now.
Right.
And it's just, I think we all did. And, I looked at it. This is depressing. I looked at it because I also am a father, and I have this guy's 31, and I could be his father.
There's the clip that I'm sure everybody's seen where his daughter's running across the stage on Fox News. It's like, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah. And when you think about it, he was not a guy calling for, death and destruction. He was a guy who was going out, putting himself out there, opening himself to ridicule, and saying, I'm giving you the opportunity to create a dialogue with me, to have a conversation, so that we may actually teach each other something and learn and move on from it. Or we may just agree to disagree.
Yeah.
And people can't get past that.
Do you think it's weird that we become desensitized to school shootings, but if somebody famous of note, then it instantly affects us?
Well, I think it's interesting because there was a school shooting yesterday and nobody's even talked about it.
Right.
We are desensitized to school shootings the same way that we are desensitized to people getting their penis cut off.
It's like
it happens so
innocent
often
kids, but when somebody's famous, it just seems to affect people so much more.
But I think
It's
also
weird.
you see the video of it. If you saw a video
That's
of a
true.
school shooting,
That is true.
How horrific it was of Charlie Kirk getting shot, how you saw that, it's like, God.
Yeah, that is true.
And I also think it's a matter of an innocent, unarmed guy sitting there waiting to have discussions with people and get sniped from a bit. It's just unfair.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's just weird that that happens and it just kind of goes by and nobody really pays attention. But then people are like, my whole day was affected because of the fame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think Galvin's point.
When you see it, pretty rattling.
Yeah. Nobody expected to, like, when I heard about it in my head, I thought, if Charlie Kirk gets shot, say some lunatic shoots him in the arm and he lives, he's so much tougher from this. Yeah, I sat out there and got shot, and I'm back here again doing it. And then when I saw the video and all the blood coming out, and I was like, oh my God, this is awful.
So it's just horrible any way you spin it. Man.
That's why Trump, whenever they shot at him and then he stood up and fight, doing that, they were like, he's unstoppable now.
When you see the pictures of the guy with his family, that's tough.
Terrible. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, Mike. Yesterday when I was watching all that going on, I was talking to somebody in Illinois, and at the same time, it was really weird that the governor of Illinois blamed that shooting on Trump. He came right out and said that.
What did he say? I didn't see the governor of Illinois and Trump are definitely not on the same page, but I didn't see the comments.
He just said it was Trump's fault that he was shot.
Oh, well, that doesn't seem to correlate.
In so many words.
Yeah,
so many words.
It doesn't seem to correlate, but I'll look it up and find out what they had to say. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Morning, Mike. How you doing?
Good. What's happening?
Good, buddy. I'm just surprised that it looked like the shot was like military, precision. You know what I mean? I know that you were saying this morning about how far it was, and maybe somebody that's a pretty good shot with a rifle could make that shot, but it's harder than you think. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm looking at where he was shot, and what they know was they were on campus, like in the, I don't know how you pronounce it.
They were on the building in the quad. Yeah.
Yeah, it said like the I give there's two E's. But I'm assuming it's Lucy Center or something like that.
I don't
it
know,
was
but I saw the video of what they assume is the shooter. I saw the building where they shot it from. But it's
Don't
not
you-
an easy shot.
Don't you'd have to scout that out ahead of time?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't believe that this person didn't plan this.
Knowing where it's going to be set up here,
Yeah.
I can be here.
Yeah,
and I'm really surprised because if I followed him on Instagram and watched a lot of his his commentary, and he basically they shot him. He had an opinion, basically, and a lot of people didn't like that. It was controversial. He was big right wing, and the problem is like I'm looking at it the way it is, and how do they not have camera footage of the entire? I'm not saying that they're going to have security like they do when. I hope they do it. What I mean? But like, where this guy can, he just vanishes. They don't,
Yeah, but
I don't know. I think there's
Because
something
they
like
have
this,
to have cameras on campus.
Yeah, but
on
it's like
campus.
Gio said, they probably will have that
Yeah,
footage.
just
They
because
probably
we don't have
grabbed
it yet
all.
in
Yeah.
the news doesn't mean that the police and the FBI aren't already on it.
Right. And then that building, I don't know what they use that building for. I don't know how much security is in that building. And, the difference is he did have security around him if somebody were to run up to him or if somebody was to try and maybe shoot from a close distance. Those security guys were around him, which is the ones that have been given the what I think is incorrect, saying that they were showing signals like all clear to shoot and all that stuff.
Some people were saying he had a bulletproof vest on.
Yeah, because they're saying that they're saying,
yeah, but if you look at it,
because I know
he was wearing a t-shirt,
but it looks like it hits here and goes up.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro says he's worn bulletproof vests at his events before.
Yeah,
that doesn't help you when you get shot in the neck,
right?
Yeah. Well, listen, I am not saying that this wasn't a professional. What I'm saying is it's just somebody to me who knows how to handle a gun, scouted out the position beforehand, said he's going to be down there. The easiest thing would be to shoot from above. I mean, we all know from movies, shoot from above, shoot down into the crowd. People aren't looking up if they don't need to. If you go in there quiet. And then if you spend enough money on a good rifle and a good scope, you've become a very good shooter.
There's a lot of wild conspiracy theories going around. Like it's, could this be somebody from China? Could this be somebody from Russia that's trying to divide the country?
Yes,
Yeah,
all of that could be true.
Yeah.
We don't have any information on it, and for us to sit here and speculate right now is just wildly
some
irresponsible.
Crazy, left-wing lunatic who hates Charlie Kirk.
But that's the problem. You start pointing fingers at the wrong thing, you're only creating more. More of a problem.
Yeah.
We all want to assume it's a crazy purple-haired liberal man-woman that shot him, but we have no idea. It could be somebody who is very much a conservative Republican who's jealous of him. We just don't really know. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
I don't know.
Nope. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Jeez.
Hey, have you seen the video of the guy on the roof that the one guy took with his cell phone?
Yeah. I mean, that looks to me like I'm going to assume that that's the shooter. I mean, there is somebody up there with a weapon, and it was not security, and they do get up and get out of there pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, you can see him laying down on the roof too.
Right.
So I mean, and he's all in black, and the guy they got was wearing a blue shirt. So I don't know how they got that wrong.
No, the guy that they got, they've already said is not him. The
Yeah,
guy,
there's
Charles
two-
Sim,
Right,
Yeah, I guess that guy's like a normal kind of agitator at political rallies.
I don't
and
know
stuff.
about normal.
Well,
Yeah.
I would say regular.
Yeah,
They knew it. They knew his name.
They knew
knew
him right
everything.
away,
Yeah. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, gentlemen.
Hello.
Carmen. Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Great. What's happening?
Good. Yesterday, I wanted to put this out. Yesterday they assassinated the number one conservative voice under the age of 35 on the planet.
Yep.
That's why it made the news. I mean, it's worldwide news that they assassinated this kid. He has millions and millions of followers, and the reason they assassinated this kid is because he is effective. What he does is effective.
Who is they,
He's
though?
affecting the youth. Who's they?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. The
Who's
problem
they?
is you're assuming who killed him. You know what I mean? You don't know who did it. I mean, we're all if we had to write down what we think, but we don't know who did it.
What anybody thinks is the left. It could be anybody.
Right.
It could be anybody. But the kid was assassinated because he's effective.
But
that's why they
But
assassinated
it
him.
could have been somebody who was specifically burned by him. It could have been somebody who is extremely jealous of him.
Oh sure,
I'm with
yeah.
you.
In the past, it's been with it seems to be nut jobs who get a rifle. You know what I mean? And people keep saying, I'll tell you, two of my kids are professional shooters. Okay,
right.
Two of them. All right. This is, and I know 20 guys. I put it up this morning. I know 20 guys right now that can make an elevated shot from 200 yards an hour before daylight without a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a lucky shot, not a professional shot, a lucky shot. That's all it was. Okay?
I don't know. I think I think I mean, you should know if you have kids who are professional shooters, the amount of equipment that you could get for a small investment could make you a much better shot. Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%.
I will tell you this. I will tell you that I am willy-nilly on carrying. Like, I always have a gun on me within my vicinity in my car. Or whatever. I'm put one in my pocket everywhere I go. I'm taking one with me
everywhere you
go.
Carry everywhere you go, Mike.
Yeah, and open carry, by the way.
Insane. Yeah, exactly. Yesterday it became open carry. That's insane too.
Yeah,
it's just a wild, and this is just a crazy planet. 2 of my kids are Pinellas County cops. It's insanity, man. This is a crazy world that we live in, and violence. It seems that the left, the violence they so desire, okay, is what they bring upon people. This kid all he said was his own beliefs in God, and I'm not a religious guy, but this kid.
He was very much dedicated to
what he exactly.
He was dedicated to what he believed.
Dedicated.
Yeah, and the fact that he was willing to have, I've said it many times in the show. I appreciate your call. I'm a pretty pompous asshole sometimes, but it's part of the entertainment of the show. But I'm going to be the first one to tell you that I know I don't know everything, and a lot of times I'll come into it believing something, and I'll talk about it, and then after talking through it, I go, "Oh no, you're right. I kind of see what you're saying." I'm willing to listen, and I think that is one of the keys is that you're willing to listen. I mean, Charlie Kirk wasn't willing to change his mind. I don't think because his convictions were so strong. But he definitely was interested in listening and talking to other people and hearing their side and then sharing a dialogue. And I think that that's very important that we do that. I think college students appreciated that. It was evident by the fact that he drew 2,000 people, yesterday, and several thousand people over the last couple of years to these college campus gatherings. So it's a miserable event that happened, and it's sad for his family. And I think there's very few people that disagree with that.
Yeah, you don't have to like Charlie Kirk, but anybody that it's crazy.
No. But is there anybody that didn't think that this was eventually going to happen?
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be him necessarily, but I mean,
yeah, but going out there and doing the way you're talking and stuff, there's somebody, because you see how frustrated the people get, and you see people that walk up and they go, "I'm just here because I hate you, I hate you," and just doing that. And he's like, "Okay, do you want to have a discussion?
Right? Tell me why you hate me. Tell me what it is."
Yeah. Thing is, now you're not going to be able to do these political debates outdoors ever
Not
again.
like that.
No way.
Not like that, for sure.
That's sad that you can't at least have these conversations.
And that's part of the reason why people do things like this. Now, the person who did this probably put an end to those.
Because you could totally disagree with everything he stands for, but he's trying to have civil conversations and try and talk through it.
Man, I just thought we had another breaking news moment. The president arrived to make remarks at the Pentagon for the 9/11 ceremony, and they showed him getting out of the car, and him and Melania were walking towards the podium, and all of a sudden the camera started shaking and going crazy. Oh God, what's going on? They just got a shaky camera. Yeah, it was a bad shot.
Got tripped.
Is Martine here?
Yes.
Nico Grammatica's father is here. We're going to take a break, and we'll bring him in the studio next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. I bet you they were all gathered around the television and watching a young Nico Grammatica kick a game-winning field goal as USF defeats the Gators. Nico's father, an old kicker from Tampa, you might remember, Martin, is here with us today. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm excited to be called Nico's dad.
Yeah.
As a dad, you can't ask for a better thing.
No, right? It's so funny. As I read this one time and I tried to explain this to my son, I read a thing that said, your dad is the only man that'll truly root that you do better than he does. And that is the absolute truth. You wish that your kids are like, you're not, I mean, most normal human beings, you had a great career. You're hoping that your kids is even better than yours.
100%. And I get asked all the time, are you upset if he breaks your records? I'm like, are you out of your mind?
Yeah. Of all people to do it, you want him to be the one to do it.
I want them to be the one.
Right.
Yeah, nobody else but them.
Right.
So, yeah, no, it was an exciting time for the family for sure.
I heard Howard Stern ask Cindy Crawford one time. Cindy Crawford is still beautiful, but she's got to be pushing 55, 60 years old, And her daughter is a model and looks exactly like her. And he said to her, when you look at her, are you ever jealous? And I thought, that's a dumb thing. It's her daughter. And she said, yes. And I thought, you know what? I get it, because she's seeing herself when she was young. And the one thing that she couldn't stop is age.
Right.
And she, looks at her daughter and she's like, I'm happy for her and I'm glad she's successful. But sure, it does make me a little jealous. I miss the times when I was there. Do you miss it? Or are you're like, no, it's all about your son?
No, it's all about him.
Yeah.
It's different though. It's so much harder. When people ask me, is it harder? I go 1,000%.
Yeah, because it's not your responsibility.
Yeah.
You
Right.
can't do it. You have no control.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. So it's like people ask me, are you enjoying it?
Right.
No.
Afterwards, yeah.
For 4.5 hours, because these college games are so long too. We're nauseous. Like in this case, we were in Atlanta with my wife watching it on the iPad because they weren't broadcasting it there.
Yeah.
And we're in the bed of the hotel room on the iPad, and we're like both like looking.
And you're
at each
there
other
for the Bucks game.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was there for the Bucks games, and we had a dinner that I was super late to, but we were nauseous for 4.5 hours. Like, especially when it's going to come down
Close
to it.
game. Yeah.
And then the 58-yarder that he hit clean just was a little short. And I said, now if he gets another chance, I didn't want it to affect him. He said he felt good because he hit it clean.
Right.
58 yards, and he's still young. I mean, he's got the range, but every now and then it's just the ball's not going to fly. So I said he stayed focused. And I saw his teammates embrace him after that miss, which was awesome because they're like, hey, we're going to need you.
Right.
And that's what Golish has done an awesome job of creating that brotherhood that is so hard to do in this day and age with the portal. But these guys care about each other. So for 4.5 hours.
Now, especially now with these two victories that they're like, they got to be closer than ever.
Yes. And it's a good group of guys. I see, I know Gio texts me, can you get Nico? And Nico leaves the house at 5.
Right.
And we don't see him till 8 o'clock at night. He comes and goes because they're either practicing, training, study hall, dinners. So, it's a full-time job for them, but they're together all the time. And these guys all care for each other.
Mike told me lock the door, don't let Martine in because Nico wouldn't come on the show.
No Nico, no Martine.
I'm not even at the gate. The gate lady doesn't even have my name.
Now, did his jersey get into USF Hall of Fame for that?
I saw that. Yeah, it was actually American Conference Hall of Fame.
Nice.
Yeah, the conference they're in. Him and the quarterback.
Yeah.
So Byron, so they asked for both of those jerseys.
That's
so
really
pretty
cool.
I didn't even know. I started getting messages. I'm like, what is this? So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wasn't he like Lou Groza Player of the Week as well?
He was.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's funny because I was talking to my wife before the season. I said, if he just stays under the radar, just does his thing, just be fine. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of pressure because everybody compares him. And I this is a thing we talk about at home all the time. I said, you're creating your own path, and don't hear the outside noise because if they have your number and they text you, great job, or we're here for you, that's the people you got to care about. The rest of them, yes, they're going to be nice, and then they're not going to be so nice. I mean, there's a viral video that came out that's not very nice. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. So they, you hug, and you're like, and they turn it into a homosexual embrace by the kicker and the holder.
Oh,
and I'm like, you're
gotta ruin the moment.
You're trying to ruin a kid's, and that went more viral than the actual kick, which is or the
You know
win.
what, though?
The win, not even the kick, the win. It's a victory.
It's probably other college kids, rival
course.
schools. You know what I mean? That's what that is probably, which sucks.
But at the end of the day, he's got that support at home that, like, look, don't worry about it. It's like, let them talk. That stuff doesn't matter. What matters is the people that love you that are going to be here for you, whether you make it or miss it. That's at the end of the day. It could happen.
I watched the whole game and USF gets the ball back, and I'm looking at the time and I'm thinking, oh man, this is lining up. And I text these guys, I go, listen.
Can I just tell you real quick is that I was out doing stuff, and I'm not going to lie, I'm not sitting home watching college games, but my phone starts blowing up. These guys text me. Richard texts me. Mike, I'm getting all these texts from people that text me, and I'm like, what must Martine's phone be going through right now? Yeah. People are texting me like he's my son. Your phone must have been going nuts.
Yes, I put it on Do Not Disturb. I do that for every game because I don't want to be distracted. And I had over 350 messages when I turned it on, and then I kept getting more and more. And I think it was like 3 a.m. and I was replying to all. I want to make sure that thank people because they're taking the time, and there's so many people, and especially being from Tampa, he's got a lot of friends, that care about him here. So it was cool to see it. Some Gator fans that were nice as well. They were glad that it was him that kicked the game winner. So it's pretty cool to see that they love, and for him, I think it's going to fuel him as well. To realize, look, there's a lot of people that care about me that want me to do well.
Yeah.
I texted these guys, holy S. Nico might be setting up for the game-winning field goal against the Gators in the Swamp. for those that don't follow college football, this is massive.
Yeah.
And I kept saying, keep getting it closer. I'm like, I don't care if you put it on the 1 inch line.
The last run, they got him within what was it, 4 yards or whatever? Like,
Yeah.
that was huge.
Yeah, especially for our hearts. 'Cause I'm like, man, because once they got in field goal range, then you start stressing.
Right.
And then just by then, you know they're going to set it up for a kick. You don't want to risk, turning the ball over. So like, just the closer the better.
What, really, the closer the better? Is there like a sweet spot where you're like, okay, at 10-yard line's perfect for me, or is it as close as you can possibly get it?
No, I mean that's as a dad. I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
As a dad, I'm like, go ahead
But
and score.
As a kicker, where was your sweet spot? Where are you like?
You don't even think about it.
No, just you're like, you got to make it. So go.
You're just you're really in the net, kicking and warming up. You at times you don't even know the distance. Like I've gone out on the field many kicks that I have no idea how far.
And what do you just kick as hard as you can?
No, you kick your same kick every time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that's one of the things I learned from when I went from soccer to kicking. I would kick a 1-step extra point, 2-step 30-yarder, because I was playing soccer basically as a kicker. Then they're like, no, your extra point has to be the same as a 60-yarder. Okay, so that way your swing's always the same in the muscle memory. So you don't really think you're gonna try to kick the ball straight, hard from wherever you kick it.
Yeah, I would imagine that way you're consistent. That way you're not going out there and putting your full leg into it for a 60-yarder and it just goes off to the right, as opposed to, if you're 10 yards, you're like doing a little chip shot. Yeah, that makes sense.
But there's times that it's farther than your range, and then you have to put more into it. And that's like when the guy hit at 66-yarder. I can remember Tucker. No, it's Tucker. Yeah, Justin Tucker.
Yeah.
He took a step and then took an extra step, and most people didn't notice that, but he took an extra step, so he knew he needed to get a little extra.
Yeah.
So that's where like a kicker with experience can figure that out. But in most cases, you just try to make sure it's the same kick every time.
Yeah, Boswell just did the 60-yarder to win the game for the Steelers. That was nice.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are incredible. A 70-yard field goal. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, Little from Jaguars. Yeah.
I've been to the Swamp a couple times. I can't even imagine how loud it was when he's getting ready to kick that ball. Like, they're arguably one of the loudest places to play in all of college football is the Swamp. It had to be insane.
You could hear, I guess, on the TV, but
Yeah.
I have a picture with him like kicking like really small, and then you just see orange and blue. It just feels like the Swamp's going to swallow you.
I mean, this is their whole. He's kicking away their season, which is basically what's happening.
More importantly, when he came home, what was the meat that he was cooking on the grill?
You see that?
Of course, it's the one thing I commented on his Instagram. I go, now we're talking about it.
I wasn't even home. He cooked it for his brother. Him and his brother and a couple of the guys came over. It's a flank steak.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's
that's
good.
listen, the invite's open, man.
I know, but
I know it's hard.
I don't want to show up on a weekend where he's got a big kick. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Step on his foot or something.
Yeah.
more than likely Sundays he's grilling out.
Yeah.
So,
It looks so good.
after the Bucks games.
Yeah.
Mike bumps the grill, it falls down, hits his toe.
Hot coal in his shoe.
How's your wife through all this? The same way?
She's-
Ball of nerves like you?
Yeah, big time. And she's basically lived it on this side her whole life. You know,
Yeah.
she's like, it was hard to watch you do it, but now watching your kid do it is 1,000 times more stressful and difficult. But again, we're so proud and happy for him, but it's not easy, to sit there and watch because eventually kicker's going to miss, and that's what I'm preparing mentally. I've tried to prepare him for that.
Right.
Eventually you're going to miss a kick. Eventually it's going to happen. You just have to realize that doesn't change what you do in the future. So just keep going. But
how do you think he's going to handle it?
no, he's the one
He
thing.
seems pretty level headed.
Yeah, that's one of the things that he's much better than I am. He's more controlled, and the next day he didn't even want to talk about the kick. He's like, I'm moving forward. We're moving to Miami, and that's the way the Coach Golish approached the team. Like, look, we're going to celebrate tonight, and then after that we get back and we focus on Miami because the season's not over. I mean, you still have a lot of football left. Beating Florida doesn't mean anything if you start losing now. So
When the coach has celebrated, you mean do all that gay stuff that they did?
Exactly. That was done
I'm
before the coach
kidding.
said celebrate.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. Well, any hug, if you pause it at the right time and take a
course.
screenshot, you can make it look really bad.
But also, there's a certain bond. There's certain things that you do with your best friend that seems like we used to punch each other in the nuts when we were younger. You know what I mean? And that's the gayest thing you could do, but it's not gay.
It's so funny because they had on social media, when boxers face off, whenever they square off after the weigh-in and stuff, and they have them there, and they made it look like it was a wedding reception, like it was a wedding happening, because they're face to face and they're looking at each other's eyes. But you put somebody with flowers behind them, all of a sudden, you're like, oh.
AI is very creative now too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's true.
It's all good.
Now, so okay, we got Miami. You going to Miami, or what do you got going on?
No, I have. I just got invited to go to Miami, and then I'm not going to be able to go because I coach my daughter. So with 3 kids, you have to make sacrifices. But we watch the other one on an iPad. We'll watch it at home. So so I won't be able to go. Sadly, I wanted to go. That would have been a fun game to go to, but.
That's got to be. But you're a good father. I would have looked right at my daughter's eyes and go, "I'm not going." Well, my daughter has. We're going to broadcast from Universal Studios. And I said to my family, "Are you guys going to come with me on that?" And they were like, "Yeah, probably." And then they were like, "Oh, Juliana has volleyball." And I went on. I looked and I go, "Yeah, I'm not going to that."
If I wasn't the coach, I'm the coach.
Right.
If I wasn't the coach, I'd be like, "Hey, peace, I'm out." I'm going to USF game, but no, I coach the team. So
so you can't not be there for that. I got you.
Yeah.
All right, good. Well, congratulations to Nico, and hopefully more success this week as they head down to Miami. And people are already putting up. I just deleted a thing off our Facebook page. People are hating on our Nico post because wait till you come to Miami and all right.
But that's college football. That's what people are. You know what I mean? They get very passionate, rivalries and stuff.
I'm invested this weekend. I feel like now I actually have a college thing that I want to watch. Like I know the story now. I know the last couple of weeks. Like I'm into it now.
They're a fun team to watch, man. Their defense is great. Their quarterback is a monster. Like the games are fun to watch.
How is he? This is going to be a personal question, but I don't really understand now with the NIL stuff and all that. How is he doing money wise? Does he make money already, or is he
Nico?
Yeah.
Well, I'm still working.
But I mean, is he able to?
No, they do. Everybody. It's through a collective.
So a certain amount for
the team. So he's not making money where like some of the other schools like offering like a Texas or the SEC schools. But listen, for us, it was more valuable for him to
keep him here,
stay close to home. The big money comes if you make it to the NFL, and at the end of the day, that's where
this is how you get there.
That's how you have to shoot to get. And as a kicker, you can get to the NFL no matter where you play. I mean, the goalposts are the same, the distance is the same. So for us, USF was especially what Golish was building. He's got good character, good morals, and that's more important than going to like a Texas. We went to Texas, visited Texas. I just didn't feel right with my other son. So I'm like, I didn't want to make the decision for him, but luckily he made the decision to stay at USF as well.
Yeah.
Because he's far away, but it's still like the morals and the values that USF is building for these guys is what we want for our kids.
What do you think it'll take cash-wise for me to pay Nico so that after he kicks another game-winning field goal and they run up to him and he rips his helmet off and he says, "Just want to say what's up to the Mike Calta show," right out of the gate. Like I'm saying, we could probably come up with some sort of.
I'm sure he'll do that for free, man.
I mean, I'll throw him a couple pounds of steak, something. Go to Prime Butcher, get him a gift card.
Let's go. That's good. Just give it to me. I'll give it to him.
Sure, you will. Martin Gramatica is here as he is with us every Thursday. We do our football picks. I'm going to take a break, and we come back. We'll dive right into that. We'll go over the results as well.
And Johnny B and Ian are both in studio.
Oh, great! Yeah. All right, we got everybody in house. We'll do our football picks next. It's a Mike Calta show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Martin Gramatica is in the studio with us, and in the studio with Carmen right now is Ian Beckles and Johnny B. Gentlemen, how are you?
Good morning.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Okay, there you go.
There we go.
Come
Good
on,
morning.
Carmen. Get it together.
Oh, hello.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Johnny B., let's start with you.
Yes.
Congratulations on Skankfest.
Well, thank you, and thank you for being a big contributor to it happening. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm stoked.
To be honest with you,
excited.
I voted against you. I didn't think you were that funny. And it was 100% Bobby Kelly got you in there. And no, I'm just kidding. I'm glad that you got in, and I think that those people are going to love to see you. And I know for sure I am coming down there as well.
Yeah, I appreciate it. No, you are kind of right, though. Bobby was the biggest catalyst.
Yes.
He's been going to bat for me since April, and he made it happen. And he's a busy guy. So,
but the thing is, John, to be honest with you, Bobby didn't call up and go, "Hey, dude, this is Mike Calta's friend." He called up and said, "Johnny B is the funniest comedian in Tampa. He's a radio guy. He's supportive of the festival. Take a look at him." And they did, and they were like, "Yeah, Johnny B's getting in."
Yeah, that's what I got back too. So if anybody's like, "Oh, you only got in because," no, what he told him was, "Hey, I think you missed the submission. Check out Johnny B. He's one of the funniest guys I've ever, in Tampa, blah, blah, blah." And then they emailed me back and they said, "Hey, we just watched your submission. We'd be excited to have you. We're going to send an offer sheet and all that." And I was like, "Oh, thank God."
Good.
So,
That's awesome.
Nice.
Good for you.
yeah, because
So we don't have to go for you to be in.
No.
Okay.
So Carmen, you're out.
No. I'm in. If we go as a show, it's work.
Listen,
I gotta go. I have to go.
But here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not really work. We go as a team if you want to go as a team. But all I'm saying is I'm definitely going.
Well, just the show's not going to be live while we're there.
The show's not going to be live. We have no sponsor to go, so nobody is required to go. And there's nobody that's going to be looked at that if you don't go, you're going to go, oh, I can't believe they didn't go. But at the same time, Carmen, I don't want you to think I'm trying to talk you down to going. You were a lot
Sounds
of fun.
like it.
No. And no, on my list.
Kind of like when you talk to your wife about the cruise. You don't want to go.
No.
Sounds a lot like that.
No. I want you to go. I'm saying it. I want you're a lot of fun when you go.
Carmen, if you do go, don't go hiking with him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll finally get the new girl on the show I always wanted. No, I'm just putting that out there. I'm going 100%. I'm buying my tickets today. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
I'll let you know.
Oh, that listen, I just don't want you guys to be like, Mike's not gonna go. Mike's not. I'm going and I'm buying my tickets today. That's it.
Can we get a sponsor? Nobody wants to sponsor?
I mean, Visani wanted to sponsor, and then we thought it wasn't going to happen, so that kind of fell through.
Yeah.
But I don't really think. I mean, really, we are going to need.
I mean, we're
You're going to need a hotel room.
A hotel room.
Can't all stay in Bobby's room.
No. And the plan is to go there and record stuff.
Yes.
From comics.
Yes.
Right?
I would like to do that. I'm sure that because I'll have Bobby there. Bobby's doing his podcast stuff. I'd like to do my podcast stuff. Like, not my podcast,
Right.
but stuff for the show.
Stuff for the show.
Kevin Smith is going to be there.
Yes.
There's going to be a lot of our friends there. So,
Like we get a lot of good stuff to play back when we come back on Monday.
I will tell you, Bobby did not tell me who the surprise guest was.
Does
I know
he,
it.
Does he
I know who it
actually
is.
know? Oh, Johnny knows.
No. Johnny's saying, does he know?
No, I know who it is.
Oh, you do?
Well,
Yeah, I can't tell you.
Oh,
come on, text us.
Guess who's not going now?
What is it?
I'm kidding. I don't know.
I was saying, what does it rhyme with?
I have an idea.
Well, if you don't know and you just have an idea, then we can talk about that.
I mean, it's
Tell
gonna
me
be-
and I'll say it.
You tell me who you might think it might be, and then
I have no idea because Shane Gillis is already on the thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's already there. So
Yeah,
it's
that's the
unbelievable.
who is left that's not already on the damn list?
All right, people that aren't on the list.
Well, here's the thing. It's got to be somebody bigger than those. Like who's bigger than Shane Gillis? Who's
Chappelle?
bigger? That's what I thought. Like Chappelle,
Kevin Hart.
I will say Chappelle has showed up in New Orleans at a Patton Oswalt show and got a bunch of flack online for it. Like he likes New Orleans. A lot of people like New Orleans. It's a good place to pop in.
Like Mark Norman.
Mark Norman's already on the list. Yeah.
Would Rogan would that be a big deal?
Yes, that would be a big
Yeah. I
deal.
don't think that's a
Maybe Louis. He's popped into Skankfest before,
He's been there
unannounced.
before, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe Bert. He was there last year.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't think Bert. I think Bert, if he was going, they'd announce that. I
Or
think
Tom. Maybe Tom.
Yeah. Interesting. My wife just texted me and said, "How is Hulk Hogan only worth $5 million?"
Yeah.
I know. Makes me feel good about myself, though. All right. Well, I'm in, Johnny, and you're in, and Gio, I could tell, is already in there. He's going to go.
I'm in.
I think Joe's out. I think Galvin's out.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence because I'm taking a trip that week before, so we'll see.
Right. And then Carmen's like, I mean, anything to get out of Chamber football.
The exact opposite.
Oh.
Honestly,
You're
I
like, just a 1 week I don't have to cook for the kids.
No, I love cooking for the kids. Honestly, I'm going to pick up the meat today from Southern Steer Butcher to cook. We got some chimichurri.
While they're
meat.
there, tell them to throw you some meat for Nico Grammatica.
Okay.
Superstar kicker.
We need
of the
flank
USL
steaks.
Bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I love doing the cooking and stuff like that. So I'm very excited. But I don't know. It's just like I said. I was talking to Ian about it earlier, and he said, "Why don't you want to go?" And I said, because it seems like a lot of the fan base or the legions of skanks.
Yeah.
A lot of it is like. That's the best way.
Right.
That's the best way to describe the people that will be there, and I
Carmen,
just don't know if I have 3
I've
days of
often
me in it.
said that I didn't want to go to Skankfest because I felt like I was going to get stabbed there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after going to Louis J. Gomez's taping here, there is a lot of, septum piercings.
Yeah.
Gauged.
Prince Alberts you don't see.
Yeah, gauged holes in your ear, the
Yeah.
size of your fist.
A rowdy fan base.
Also, Carmen, I heard there was a lot of.
Yeah. I feel like that's the best way to describe it. And I'm like,
Are we just going to be out in Gen Pop with the?
I don't know.
Gio's out.
I don't know where you're going to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Never mind.
I don't know where you're going to be.
come on,
I will
man.
be fine, I'm sure.
He's gonna be in the suite with Bobby and hanging out and stuff, and you're just gonna be carrying equipment.
Yeah, no, I'm out. Record your own stuff.
Calling me every 5 minutes. Hey, man, where you at?
Hey,
Where
man,
you at?
can you get me? They got a +1.
Still sleeping?
Do you have any meals over there, or how's this work?
Can I get past this fence?
All right.
I'll be back with my artist badge. Where all the
yeah.
I'm out.
Johnny, are you in for the naked roast?
No,
I
I don't want to do that to all the uhs.
Yeah, I think that would be quite enjoyable, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, no, thank you.
Okay,
You know.
sorry. All right, we're going to do our football picks for week 2. Carmen, do you have the results last week handy? If you don't worry about it.
I do.
Okay, what do you got last week, just to reiterate?
Yeah, so last week in last place, Joe was 7
Okay.
with 10 wins, myself and Johnny B, 11 wins, Mike, 12 wins, Galvin, and there was a 3-way tie with 13 wins between Gio, Martine, and Ian.
Oh,
Yes.
Martine, more
You guys
surprised than
played.
anyone.
I'm very surprised. Very surprised.
Did Nico pick those?
It's very unpredictable this season when it starts. That's
Sure,
why
yeah.
I get worse as we go.
All right, well, we're down for week 2, and we got all of us picking. We'll do it, if we can, kind of quick. We'll just go clockwise around
do
the
it.
room. Gio,
Sorry.
Ian, you will go after Gio, and then Johnny will wrap it up, okay? I guess
when do I go?
Carmen will wrap it up. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, game 1, the Commanders at the Packers. I will take the Packers. Joe.
Packers.
Galvin.
Packers.
Martine.
Packers.
Gio.
Packers.
Ian.
Packers.
Johnny.
Commanders.
Oh.
Carmen.
Packers.
Oh.
All right.
This is going to be hard.
All right. The Giants at the Cowboys. I will take the Cowboys. Joe.
Cowboys.
Galvin.
Cowboys.
Martine.
Cowboys.
Gio.
Cowboys.
Ian.
Cowboys.
Johnny.
Cowboys.
And Carmen.
Cowboys.
Seahawks.
Hi. How you doing?
Seahawks at the Steelers. I will take the Steelers. Joe.
Steelers.
Galvin.
Arians Rogers Steelers.
Martine.
Steelers.
Gio.
Steelers.
Ian.
Seahawks.
Oh, how dare you?
Johnny.
Steelers.
Carmen.
Steelers.
All right. The Rams at the Titans. I will take the Rams. Joe.
Rams.
Galvin.
Rams.
Martine.
Rams.
Gio.
Rams.
Ian.
Rams.
Johnny.
Rams.
And Carmen.
Titans.
For some reason, I look at people and I just want to say names. Like I think of Ian, I went Leo. I don't know why. The Bills at the Jets.
I think you can do this.
Anyone
one.
taking
Yeah.
the Jets?
No, sir.
No.
No.
Bills it is. The Patriots at the Dolphins. I will take the Patriots.
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 Martine.
Patriots.
Gio.
Patriots.
Ian.
Patriots.
Johnny.
Dolphins lose every game. Patriots.
Carmen.
Dolphins.
Leo. The Jaguars. The Jaguars at the Bengals. I will take the Jaguars. Joe.
Jags.
Galvin.
Bengals.
Martine.
Bengals.
Gio.
Bengals.
Leo.
Bengals.
Johnny.
Bengals.
Carmen.
Bengals.
49ers at the Saints. I will take the 49ers. Joe.
Saints.
Galvin.
Niners.
Martine.
49ers.
Gio.
49ers.
Ian.
49ers.
Johnny.
Niners.
Carmen.
Niners.
The Browns at the Ravens. I will take the Ravens.
I think you
Joe.
could do it
Yeah.
this
Anybody
way,
taking
too.
the Browns?
No.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ravens.
Bears at the Lions. Anybody taking the Bears?
No.
No.
Nope.
All right. The Broncos at the Colts. I will take the Broncos.
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 Martine.
Colts.
Broncos.
Leo.
Broncos.
Johnny.
Colts.
Carmen.
Colts.
The Panthers at the Cardinals. I will take the Cardinals.
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 Martine.
Cardinals.
Gio.
Cardinals.
Ian.
Cardinals.
Johnny.
Cardinals.
And Carmine.
Cardinals.
Eagles at the Chiefs. Oof. I will take the Eagles.
Chieftains.
Chiefs go 0-2. Eagles.
Yeah. Martine.
Eagles.
Gio.
Eagles.
Ian.
Eagles.
Yeah. Played for him. Johnny.
Eagles.
And Carmen.
Chiefs.
All right. The Falcons at the Vikings. I will take the Vikings. Joe.
Vikings.
Galvin.
Vikings.
Martine.
Vikings.
Gio.
Vikings.
Ian.
Vikings.
Johnny.
Vikings.
Carmen.
Falcons.
Do it, Carmen.
What? Sorry, I'm so confused right now.
The Chargers at the Raiders. Well, we got, all right. Yeah, Raiders. Gio, what's your name?
Joe.
Joe.
Raiders.
Raiders. I mean Chargers. Chargers.
Oh,
Chargers.
oh, oh.
Chargers.
Martine.
Chargers.
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 Johnny.
Raiders.
Carmen.
I'm sorry. We got to do that one again.
Chargers,
everyone-
Raiders.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But Mike.
All right, Raiders.
Raiders.
Chargers.
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 Ian.
Chargers.
Johnny.
Raiders.
Chargers.
All right, and is there anybody not taking the Buccaneers over the Texans?
Right over here. I'm
Galvin?
taking the Texans. Yeah.
Oh, Galvin and Ian taking the Texans.
You sons of bitches.
Everybody else,
Texans
Buccaneers?
are 5-1 against the Bucks.
Go Bucks.
I'm taking the Texans.
Oh!
You're wearing a jersey. I can see you.
I know. I hate it.
You're
Hey,
the
man.
worst. That's not cool.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
It's the
Not cool.
O-line. I don't know if the O-line is going to be able to handle their linebackers.
You're probably cheering for Miami this weekend.
Nope.
Uh,
He's scared of Ian.